Yeah, I just started a couple minutes early. I usually start an hour early. Hey, Tiff, how's it going? Are you in the drive-thru? What's up, Ryan? Hey, Layback, how's it going? Just give people time to find the stream for people that don't use the Discord, that want to watch and see what the update is. Plus, we have an update with the wallet today. I don't know what the update's going to be, but we are going to have an update with the wallet. I don't know if it's probably a good announcement. Hopefully it's not like a delayed announcement. We'll just have to see what it says. I'm just fixing some stuff with the stream real quick, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me see. One second, guys. Just gotta set up the stream and everything. I'll be there in 1 second. I must get this channel more exposure. Appreciate you, bro. What's up, Keelan, Tony, Matt Hackett, Crypto Green, TZ 2021, Alex Menendez, Jason Sefton, Junior D&K, Bloxburg with Vegas. How's it going? Chad Lebo, Kevin McHenry. I'm the only one who feels all the Emerald Hand Mooners are the only ones wanting a quick burn. Probably. I want time to buy more while it's cheap. Yeah, I want it to go down as well. So I'm just making sure I got the time right, and I got to set up the stream. I do believe it starts in an hour and 2 minutes, and I like to start. I usually start about an hour early to give people time to realize that there's something happening and to get in for people who don't use Discord. Yeah, it starts in an hour, so let me put this back up. And really the big thing is that there's some kind of announcement about the wallet today. So we just got to see what the announcement is. I have no idea what it could be. But I'm definitely going to be using the wallet as soon as it comes out. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little worried about somebody getting into my account and getting all my Safemoon. So if they have some kind of extra steps to help prevent that from happening, which is from what I understand from listening to Mark talk about it, that he said it has to do with how they store your key, and that Trust Wallet stores your private key on it. So that's kind of the hint we get, that the Safemoon wallet will not do that and probably prevent a lot of when you click on a link. I think it's when you click on a link, there's a program that automatically goes into your wallet using your key that's stored on it and sends it to an address. It's not somebody manually doing it. It's an auto thing that does that. They just automatically sends it to their wallet, and hopefully there'll be more protection on that since there's so many scammers out there. All right, guys, let me just finish setting this up. We're just going to be hanging out for an hour, then we'll watch the AMA together, and then I will end the stream so that I can hang out with my girlfriend for a little bit. Also, guys, later today is Safemoon Mark's debate with Not Safemoon. Not Safemoon is a guy who thinks that he understands everything and is trying to make his own coin and copy Safemoon, but do it better. But he probably really doesn't know what he's doing. So I kind of had a video on. I don't know if you guys watched my video, but I didn't realize that the guy from Not Safemoon was commenting on my videos, disagreeing with me on the burn and reflections, because this guy thinks that reflections your reflections go down as the burn wallet reflections increase. And I can see why he would think that, but I mean, I thought that at first too, but then I studied and found out that that's not how it works. So let me just check the chat. I'm still working on stuff right now, guys. Yeah, the AMA is on Discord, guys. So if you want to watch it on Discord, just go into Discord, and I'll be taking questions so that I can try to go up on stage and ask your guys' questions again. Let's do this. Shout out to Bear Bonds, Jeremy Moon, how's it going? Brian Fruit, Alex Menendez, Safemoon, Chad LeBeau, Bloxburg with Vegas, Joe Clace, Cephalidal Zebra, how's it going, bro? You can watch it on my channel. You can watch it on Safemoon Joe's channel. Safemoon Michael will probably be streaming it. You just pick where you want to hang out and watch it, or you can just go to the Discord yourself. When they do it, guys, you can click a little button that says raise your hand, and you can go on stage and be on the live stream in front of 700, 1,000 people and ask any question you want. So I like to take your guys' questions, and I'll try to pick like the best ones. And if I get up my hand raised on stage, they know me, so they probably will call on me. Especially Safemoon Mark and me are cool. So he's like, Safemoon Mark's a pretty chill guy, so he'll usually make it a point to call on me. So if you guys think of some really good questions and I write them down, I can go up there and ask them. But I don't want to go up there and ask like stupid questions either. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done, guys. Sorry. I've got the timer on the screen so you guys can see when it happens. Should be, where are we at, 57 minutes now? Yeah. I was just looking at making another video because I was looking at that Reddit post talking about, let me know if the music's too loud, talking about how, you know, BNB used to be on Ethereum, and then they came out with their own blockchain and their own smart chain, and it seems that like BNB's success was due to Ethereum's like failure because they provided like cheaper gas prices or something. So maybe Safemoon, maybe that's why. And they went on to say in the Reddit post that maybe that's why when Papa won Influencer of the Year award, that they wouldn't associate the word Safemoon with him. They just said that he was known as a meme guy or something like really stupid, that they wouldn't say that he's the chief blockchain officer of Safemoon. But whatever, you know, I mean, that could be a good thing. That could be that they saw their own success and they recognized that Safemoon will possibly have that same success, and that's why they're afraid. All right, I'm almost done. And another big video I'm working on, guys, and I'll just talk to you guys about it here since probably not all of my subscribers are in here, is the stopping of the burn. Okay, I'm done setting up the stream now so I can start reading your guys' comments. I think the stream's good. I think we're good. All right, let's get back into the chat. Let's leave that up. All right, I'm back, guys. Let's see, we got Chad LeBeau. What's up, man? How's it going? Carl Loggins, what's up, man? Carl's an awesome supporter. I thought it starts at 2, I guess 3 our time. I was hearing different information. I'm pretty sure it starts in 55 minutes, but I'll keep an eye on it. I won't miss it because I'm sitting in the Discord right now. Everybody's in general, but you got a lot of people in general. Yeah, because the AMA... Yeah, it's at the event stage, so. And I can confirm it real quick. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you guys, those of you guys that appreciate my videos and enjoy my videos, I really appreciate that, guys. Yep, okay. Yep, I'm right, guys. It is 54 minutes. Alrighty, we're good. They confirmed that that's the time. Looking forward to Mark putting the smack down. I know that's going to be interesting. Let's see. No football on Sunday right now. Our easier Safemoon Sundays. Let's go. What's up, Tim Morton? How's it going, bro? Ryan Frederick says, when they stop the burn, will the burn 5% tax that was going to the burn also stop? Yeah, Ryan. So what? All that's going to happen there. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. Let me know if it was too loud. When they stop the burn, will the burn 5% tax that was going to be burned also stop? So there's not actually, I don't know if you guys know this, there's not actually like a burn tax. All the burn is a burn wallet that receives reflections. That's all the burn is. There's no extra anything that's going to burning. So the burn wallet just started with like 200 and something trillion Safemoon in it, and or more. So it's just a wallet that receives reflections, and it receives the most reflections. And because it receives the most, it's exponential, and it's always growing the most. And every time it grows the most, it takes even more of the volume. So all they're doing, and Safemoon Mark has said this before, is when they decide to stop the burn, which seems to be somewhere between 1 trillion and 100 trillion, according to Safemoon Mark's math, that they can just exclude reflections from the burn wallet. That's all they're going to do, and all that's going to do is, not all that's going to do, but that's going to have a huge effect on us, because like I've said, if they stop it at 100 trillion, then that's going to 10 times your reflections, and we all know that with a billion Safemoon and a billion in volume, you're getting $50. So if that same thing happened after the burn, you'd be getting $500 if they stopped it at 100 trillion. So it just really depends on where they stop it. Let me look at some of the comments again real quick. What's your thoughts on the price once they release the exchange? It's hard to know, Chris. It's hard to know. I mean, I would assume it would go up, but it really depends on what they provide. Like, if they're providing something better that makes people want to come to Safemoon, then it could be huge, you know. But even Mark has said that he sees the exchange as being big, and he sees the wallet as not really being too huge. But the thing that Safemoon Mark said that he was going to see as huge was going to be the Safemoon blockchain. That's what Mark was saying that he thinks is going to be like really big for Safemoon. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. We got 50 minutes left. Who owns 100 million? 3 years equals Malona. Carl says 68 watching, 18 likes. Yeah, if you guys drop me a like, I appreciate that. If not, that's fine too. I know for some reason there's a lot of people that like to watch Safemoon channels and they don't want to like the channel. Like, no, I'm not doing it. And that's okay. You don't have to. Where are the likes at? Let's go, fam. What's up, Daniel Bailey? How's it going, bro? Crypto Control, can you ask the team? Yeah, if you guys, I can take down some questions now. Let's try to get some good questions, guys, and I'll raise my hand and I'll go up on stage and I'll ask your guys' questions. I'll even say your name if you guys want me to. We just got to make sure it's a good question that hasn't been answered all the time. What's up, Safemoon Dog in the chat? How's it going, bro? No problem, Ryan. I got you, bro. I have 67 million. Is that good? It's not bad, but it's not, amazing. Obviously, the more you get, the bigger returns you're going to see if Safemoon succeeds. Not a financial advice, not a financial advisor. Please don't sue me. A friend of mine is heavily involved in other coin running more than a year. Who does he has talked for getting his coin listing? No chilling on Safemoon Exchange. You probably have to talk to the moderator team in Discord and ask them about that, because the moderating team on Discord works directly with and communicates directly with the actual Safemoon team. So, hey Tiff.
Hello.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Give me a kiss. So I can take down your guys' questions and I'll raise my hand to go on the stage and ask it again if we get some good questions going. Can you ask the team to put frequently asked questions on the website, because too many people are asking the same question all too often? Yeah, that's a good point. Let me make sure that's not already on there. Okay. They probably have a good answer for that, because I bet they have that in the Discord or something. But I'll just say, where do you want me to put your name too? Because it'll be like kind of a shout out for you guys in front of everybody. Gem May wants to know where the best place for FAQs to, I don't even know how to word it. Be answered, and is there one on the main Safemoon site? I'm gonna check to make sure it's not there because I feel like they would have that. Thank you, Safemoon Dog. I appreciate that. Alex Passat says maybe the exchange will pump it. Wallet won't. Too many. We'll have to see. The wallet might provide security that make a lot of people want to use it, but I don't know if that'll have a huge effect on the price. Bloxburg with Vegas. I have 67 million. Is that good? Yeah, okay, I already read that. How high could a Safemoon wallet squeeze take it? That's a good point. And that's something I really want to get on is the squeezes. I really want to use my channel and to work with other YouTubers and all the Discord and Twitter and Reddit to help do squeezes. I want to be part of those and help promote those. I think the community can have a huge impact on the price of Safemoon and on the volume of Safemoon, because Dogecoin has no utility and they were all hype and they were able to explode because of the community and what they did. So I think that Safemoon will be able to do the same thing. If you want, you can jump on too. We can do that, or we can really do anything. What do you say? Yeah, I mean, this would probably be better just because it's just in between rounds or whatever, and you just have to deal with talking to people or just mute them. I'll go get some food in a little bit. Okay, let me get back to you guys' comments. So we're trying to come up with good questions, guys. Let me see. I gotta mention. Somebody else mentioned my name. Is anybody else in the Discord right now and in the stream? All right. So let's see. Let me go back to you guys. Sorry, guys. I was talking to my girlfriend for a second. Josh, I think that's a good question. If you guys don't want me to put your name in the question, just tell me. I'm going to put your name just so it's kind of like a shout out in front of everybody. Josh Wright wants to know, how high could Safemoon wallet squeeze take it? And basically, I think is maybe a better way for them to word that, because the community was kind of divided on the Safemoon squeeze is what is, you know, I don't even know how to word that actually, John. Right? How could Safemoon wallet squeeze take it? Josh Wright. Will we be doing a squeeze for the release of the Safemoon wallet? I think that's just probably just the best question because the community was half divided on that. Let's go, Christian Eaton in the chat. How's it going, bro? Joe Class says, wow, thanks. No problem, bro. Okay, so how much do I need to buy? Well, it just depends, man. It depends on how much you're willing to risk. Really, if you haven't watched a lot of my videos, like go to safemoonmark.com and look at the calculator, and maybe I'll do that with you guys in a second. And you can get an idea of what you want to spend and what you're willing to wait for, because obviously the more you put in now, the more rewards you have on later. The more zeros that you add now, like if you have 100 million Safemoon or if you have 1 billion Safemoon, the faster you're going to get to $100,000 and $1 million at those prices. Because you can, at 0.002 with, how much was it? 500 million Safemoon at 0.002 is going to be $1 million. So you just got to keep all that stuff in mind and how much you believe in the project, how much you're willing to lose. My personal opinion, not financial advice, and I think I've told you guys this, but I'm willing to lose $9,000 to $10,000 on the risk. I'd be okay with losing that with the possibility of gaining, you know, $800,000 to $1 million or more, depending on how this goes. And yeah, I did kiss my girlfriend. Sorry, you guys had to hear that. I apologize. Ask if OWL means one world ledger. Okay, I don't know if they've answered that, but I'll put your name there. That way, Corey Ramsey wants to know if They do sometimes say we're not going to be talking about anything today regarding the price or owls or anything. So if they announce that, then I won't be able to ask that, but I'll ask them. What do you guys think, Chad? Do you guys think owl means one world ledger? I don't think it does, but I'll ask for you if you're maybe you're onto something. They will tell us if we're wrong. They will say no, that's not it. So we've got 3 questions right now. Carl Logan says you get better reflections if they are all in one bag, Moondog. Yeah, if all your reflections, all your safe moons together is the best way to hold. If it's separate, then you're going to get less reflections. Carl Loggins knows what's up. Bloxburg with Vegas safe moon to 1 cent. Sure am, bud. So somebody did post a good comment on one of my videos talking about how if we made it to, if they stopped the burn at 50 trillion, then the total market cap would be 500 billion. And that's an extremely high number. And the only 2 coins I believe to have hit that is Bitcoin and Ethereum have both hit the market cap of 500 billion. So it's a good point. It's a fair point to bring up. Let me go back to the chat. I see you, Chris. Safemoon wallet next week. I don't know, Adam. We'll have to find out what the announcement is. It could be good news. It could be bad news. I don't know. I kind of want bad news so we can see another dip so I can buy more Safemoon. Will we reach a fixed circulating supply at or before the exchange launch? So Matt Norton, my best guess on that is way after. Because if you've watched any of my recent videos, we talk about basically how once we start getting volume going, what we'll see is massive burns happening. If we kept the price at this price with only 17 trillion or something, it would burn in like 3 days. And even with 100 million at our price, it would burn in less than a year down to the stopping of the burn. Hello all. Hey, Crypto Control, I put your link on Reddit for this Mooncast. Thanks so much, Elko Loco. You're awesome, man. I see you in Safemoon Joe's videos. I see you in Safemoon Michael's videos. I'm like, man, this guy's everywhere. Shout out to Elko Loco. Squeeze would only apply if there's a buy button on the wallet, according to the Satoshi Street AMA. Huh. Is 70 million Safemoon a healthy amount? I mean, it really just depends on what you're willing to risk and what you're willing to lose, you know? Because for me, and I keep saying this way, I'm willing to put $9,000, around 9K into Safemoon. Because if you put in $100 and then you later get a huge return on that, and you say you get thousands, 10,000s, and then you think, oh, if I just would have put in 1,000 or 8,000, I would have had 800,000. You know what I mean? It's big changes. So it's just really up to you how much you believe in the project and what you're willing to lose. My personal goal is 3 billion. I really want 3 billion. So I know some people have got like 9 billion, 10 billion. Some people have a lot. So 1 billion, yeah, 1 billion is a safe bet for sure, Corey. That's like a very safe spot where you're not losing too much. Yes, bad news, please. Exactly, Trex. That's what I want as well. My cat is freaking out in the back. I see you, Chris. Jason Sefton, when the wallet releases, will it cost me gas to move my Safemoon? Secondly, will it cost 10% to move them? That's a good question, Jason. I know they keep talking about the 10% and how they don't want that to be. I heard Safemoon Mark try to answer that question yesterday's AMA with Safemoon Michael, and he said that they don't want there to be a 10% fee. But as far as the gas fee, I'm not sure on that one. E to 0, add 1 to your US dollar amount. Exactly, Corey. Just logged out and back in just to watch a full commercial. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Some of you guys are so supportive. Be right back, guys. Do you put your Safemoon on a ledger? Me, no. I just trust the blockchain or whatever. All right, let me get back to you guys. Would there be a fee? Christian Eaton says, would there be a fee on the Safemoon wallet when sending Safemoon to another Safemoon holder? That's a good question. I don't know. I can write that down. Let's see, Christian Eaton. And we might just have to have the chat vote on the best questions to ask. Because they probably only let me ask like 3 to 4 questions before they want me to get off the stage. But you guys are always, you guys can go into Discord and join it and raise your hand and ask your own questions too. But if you'd rather just me do it, I can do it as well for you guys. Christian Eaton says, would there be a fee on the Safemoon wallet when sending Safemoon to another Safemoon holder? Can you do that? That's crazy. It'd be nice if Safemoon hit even 0.001 with 1 billion Safemoon. Yeah, exactly. That's why 1 billion is a really good goal. Matt Norton says, fixed circulating supply can be reached organically or manual burn or reverse split. They said they're not doing reverse split, whatever the crypto term is. Importantly, why? Because reflection boosts dramatically 10x or higher. Let's see. Trust Wallet changes Smart BNB to move. Thanks for all the shoutouts. No problem, Corey. Where can we watch Safemoon AMA? Ricardo Felipe, this is it. You're going to watch it here, but if you'd want to do it yourself, there's not a dev team AMA. There is a Mooncast. But there is a Safemoon announcement happening on the Mooncast AMA. So Mooncast is the moderating team that works directly with the Safemoon dev team, just answering our questions. But they also have an announcement. I don't know if the announcement's at the end or the beginning. So hopefully it's the beginning. We only got 36 minutes left. Besides supporting the Safemoon wallet, do you know what is the advantage over the Trust wallet? Yeah, invest in yourself. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? So basically what I was talking about and what we were talking about with Safemoon Mark is the problems that happen with Trust Wallet is security issues, but I think there's also more that's going to be for the wallet that's going to be good. For one, here's the things I know about the Safemoon wallet is that there should be a calculator on there that tells you your exact reflections. So you should know your reflections, and that's going to be really cool. I can't wait to get that. And it's also supposed to be more secure. That's what I've heard Safemoon Mark say. And he says that he can't say exactly why, because they don't want their competitors taking their ideas until after they've implemented them, you know. Why tell other people about it before you've released it yourself? But he did say that the idea is that this Trust Wallet stores your private key on your Trust Wallet. So that's why if people click these links or whatever, there's these bots that are designed to, when you click the link, it automatically goes into your wallet that has the private key and sends it to their wallet. It automatically sends your account information or your Safemoon that you hold to their account. They just steal your money. So basically, it does seem that the Safemoon wallet will have something more secure when it comes to your private key being stored on the wallet that allows for you to not have to worry as much about accidentally clicking a link and losing your money. Is Safemoon the first token to have reflections? Adam Moore wants to know. Adam, that's a great question. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. But I could be wrong. The way that they've done it, I'm pretty sure they're the first one to do it the way that they've done it. If somehow you want to cash out your Safemoon to fiat currency, what is the best currency to swap your Safemoon when you sell? Cephaldul Zriba, how's it going? I think that just depends on the prices of different things while it's happening. So sometimes it might be cheaper to use one method, and if the price goes up or down, then it might be cheaper to use another one. I don't think it's going to be like a guaranteed always this way, but we'll have to see how all that works in the future. Don't know if somebody asked this question already. What would happen to the price of Safemoon on tokens burn if one of the big whale holders lost their wallet or the person passed away? Let me think. I got to think about that. What would happen? What would happen? Sorry, guys. I'm having a Biden moment. I don't want to turn into politics. I don't know why I used that. Besides supporting the Safemoon wallet, do you know what is the advantage of a Trust wallet? Safemoon, the first token to have reflections. If somehow you want to cash out your Safemoon to fiat currency, what is the best currency to swap your Safemoon? I answered that one. Oh, there it is. My bad, guys. What would happen to the price of Safemoon or tokens burn if one of the big whale holders lost their wallet or the person passed away? So that's a really good question, Layback. Like, if somebody who holds a ton of Safemoon like died and like nobody had access to their wallet. And that's a really good point. That's a great question. That's such a good question that I kind of want that to be the first question I ask on stage. Don't you guys agree? Because then, like, how could that affect? If that whale can't sell, that could be a huge problem for Safemoon. That's such a good question, man. Who was that? Who I need to put their name in there as well. That was Layback? Okay. Great question, bro. We'll see what they say to that. It'd be nice if they would bring Papa in these occasionally, or just one of the Safemoon dev team in these would be great if they did that. What would happen if a large if a large, it's not funny, I don't know why I'm laughing. A large whale lost their key or died and no one had access to a wallet with a massive amount of Safemoon that wasn't able to sell. They might be able to exclude them from reflections if they could. I don't know. That's a great question to ask either way. That's got to be the number one question, I feel like, guys. I'm going to put number one question next to that one because I'm really curious about that as well. All right. That's happening when people die holding Bitcoin. Corey Ramsey says, nice. What are your stop burn rate? That's what I'm working on right now, guys. I'm working on a video that talks about when they would stop the burn rate, what's the best time to stop the burn rate, and the problems that we run into if they don't stop the burn rate at a certain point. And I'll give you guys a little hint of what I'm talking about. Some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not know. But when we have daily volume, so when we have our daily volume, we have 10% that's taken out, right? Whether you buy or sell. So 5% we know it goes to reflections. The other 5% is where it gets a little tricky and a little hard to understand. But it's the whole thing that Safemoon Mark talks about, the swap and liquefy. So there's a wallet that holds, and this is going to be all in that video that I'm trying to do. There's a wallet that holds 500 billion Safemoon, and as soon as it hits 500 billion Safemoon, it executes the command to sell 250 billion Safemoon to the Pancake Swap liquidity pool, and then it gets 250 billion BNB, and then it pairs that BNB that it just bought with the other 250 million Safemoon, and it puts it into the liquidity pool. So that's executed at 500 billion Safemoon. That wallet has to hit that before it goes into the liquidity pool. So that's just how it works, you know. I'm not saying I understand that fully 100% or what the implications can be, but basically with a lower supply, we could run into some problems if our supply is at 1 trillion and 500 billion is being sold. So I guess we'll just have to see how all that works. That's what I'm really trying to understand so I can put out a good video on that. And I know you guys are going to enjoy that type of content that actually has value and increases your understanding of how Safemoon works. So I just go and I learn stuff and then I share it with you guys. That's really all I do. I'm not like an expert like Mark is. Mark, I don't know what's wrong with that guy. That guy's like a prodigy. He's only 21 and he has such a deep understanding of everything that it just blows me away. He's like a really nice, cool guy, actually. Like the fact that he would do an AMA with me and anything, like just he answers my questions and stuff. Very supportive guy. Anyways, let's get back to your guys' questions. I think that's such a great question, man. What are your stop burn rate? Hello from Liechtenstein. Hello, Safemoon from Liechtenstein. Good to see you, man. What do you think will be the finally supply of Safemoon after burn? Mine is 50 to 100 trillion. Yeah, so if you guys watched my AMA with our interview with Mark, I said that, you know, if they stop it at 100 trillion, that it would 10 times our reflections. And Mark's always saying 10 to 20 times our reflections. So that 10 times would be 100 trillion. It'd be a little less because actually there's already wallets that are already excluded. Because right now our actual total supply is like 900 and I think 44 trillion. Because there's a liquidity pool that holds 20 trillion that got locked and it's already excluded from reflections. And then there's Bitmart. And I think there might be something else that's already decreasing the total supply. That's the same as someone having a huge amount of Bitcoin and he dies or lost his keys. Yeah, exactly. That's happening when people die holding Bitcoin. Papa seems to be really knowledgeable when it comes to blockchain. Yeah, I can't wait to see what he makes for Safemoon. It's going to be insane. Nothing will change except it will make the asset more scarce, probably. A Biden moment. I have those every day. Not as bad as he does, but I do. Shout out to Wesley Jones. El Ocoloco says there's that 20 trillion wallet that the keys were lost. Devs capped it, meaning it get no reflection and is responsible for 2% of the reflections we get. Exactly. El Ocoloco knows what's up. Because Safemoon Marcus, he told me about that wallet. See, and I know they can do that with those wallets, but I don't know if they can just be like, oh, there's a huge wallet and we think that person's dead and they can access it, so we'll just stop it from receiving reflections. I don't know if they can do that. Maybe they can. We'll just have to see how that goes. Safemoon World, shout out to Jason Lane in the chat. How's it going? Let me know where you guys are from. Like I said, we're taking questions, guys. We only got 29 minutes left before the AMA starts. And let me just make sure, let me check on this, make sure everything's going. So everybody, they got a bunch of people in the general talk. They like to play games and stuff in here. Where's the event stage? Oh, do they move it to the top? They move that event stage around. Yeah, we're already in the event stage, guys. We got 31 people. We get like 700 to 1,000 people. And like I said, they probably will call on me. And this time, I don't like going up there because, you know, you got like thousands of people. I mean, I've streamed to thousands of people. It don't matter. But you want to make sure you have some good questions. And I think we got some good questions right now. So any other great questions you guys want to ask, we can definitely throw those out there. Let's come back to the chat. Safemoon Mark is 21. If yes, we're the same. Yeah, he's 21, bro. He's 21, and he's just extremely knowledgeable with math and coding and blockchain and all that stuff. Safemoon Mark is 21. I'm 31. So I'm 10 years older than him, and I'm constantly asking him to try to understand things better. It's funny, but hey, that's just how it works, you know. Anybody can become an expert on a subject. And no matter how old or young you are, you can become an expert on a subject if you study. Are they working on a stablecoin, Carl? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what that is. You have to tell me what that is. What is the timeline for the Gambia completion? Great question. They probably won't be able to answer that, but maybe I'll throw that in there. I'll go ahead and type that in for you as a possible question we can ask, because that's just like a dev team question. Let's see. What is the... Where is that question at? Oh, she done, SH33 done. What is the timeline for Gambia completion? They'll probably just laugh at me if I ask that, but it's a good question. It's just one that they probably aren't able to answer because it's probably more of a dev team thing. Carl Loggins says, come on guys, hit the like button. Jason Lane says, I sure appreciate you guys with the updates and positive vibes you fellas bring to the community. Thank you, Jason. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys. Some of you guys are so supportive and so positive as well. Safemoon Dog says, big question is whether or not a fee transferring from Trust Wallet to Safemoon Wallet. Yeah, Safemoon Dog. So if you didn't watch this live AMA between Safemoon Michael and Safemoon Mark, they were having some serious audio issues, but they finally got it working, and they answered that question. Safemoon Mark said they are trying to not have that fee. The goal is to get rid of the fee from going from Trust Wallet to Safemoon Wallet. They don't want there to be a fee for that. What's your day job, crypto? I was a laser operator for 6 years, and then COVID happened, and then I was on unemployment because they let me go, and I am trying to turn YouTube into a job, but I need to grow a lot. I'll let you guys know because you guys are in the stream. I'll tell the people in my stream information that I usually don't tell other people. I just hit 44,300 subs in less than 2 months. So if I can continue to grow at a decent rate, I might be able to turn this into a job one day. In order for me to make a living off this, I'd have to get 20,000 views a day, which is a lot. And it's kind of hard to do. So if I can get to that point, then definitely. Is Mark ready for the debate right after the AMA? I believe I have to check the time on his debate. I thought it was like 7 tonight, so like 5 hours later. How much time we got? We got 25 minutes. Nice. It's almost here. Time actually goes by pretty fast with you guys. Let me see. UK committed. Peter Jones, welcome to chat. How you doing, man? Says UK committed to a Safemoon dollar cost in every month regardless. I'm 51. This is for my kids. Nice. That's awesome, man. To actually have a plan for your kids is great. Layback says, LOL, thank you. No problem, man. I got you. Corey Ramsey says a stablecoin is a coin that doesn't change in value. Oh, okay. Will I be able to convert my Safemoon ERC token to a coin when it comes out? There's just a bunch of craziness going on with Safemoon right now. If you guys watch Mr. Bon video on how he thought that he felt that the reflections were being destroyed by Safemoon, and he actually sold all his Safemoon, and then he talked to Safemoon Mark, and then he realized that they're going to fix reflections, and it's going to be even better than it is now. So then now he's back on the Safemoon team. It was cool to see. I got to see Safemoon Mark and Mr. Bon, B-O-N, right, talking to, or something Bon, talking in the Discord, discussing that. It was funny because he said that he had to like kill his chicken because he couldn't make enough money off of YouTube, which I think he makes decent money off YouTube. I don't think he has to kill any chickens. Stablecoin. Okay, I already read that. What do you think about Safemoon not? Abdul Forex and Investing says, what do you think about Safemoon not mentioning Gambia, Project Phoenix, IoT, Telecom? None of these. Don't you think it's pretty weird? I know we're having our own blockchain exchange wallet. No, I personally don't, because I do feel like they are completing a lot in a short amount of time. And I think that Safemoon, for some reason, has brought in just a ton of new holders whose expectations are probably just too high. So I think they just understand that they need to not announce something if it's not the right time, you know? It's like announcing a video game or something too early, and then we have to wait years for it to come out. It sucks. Like Breath of the Wild 2 has taken a long freaking time to come out. They said it was going to come out this year, and we got to wait till next year. And those of you guys that don't care, don't care. But man, Breath of the Wild's taken a long time to come out. Abdul says your YouTube channel progress is really good. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't push my videos, maybe because I'm from Asia. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it is rough. The YouTube algorithm is rough. Tether situation sucks. Wish it would explode now and not later. Sorry, let me know if my audio is too loud or if you guys want the music up louder. How much time do we got? We got 21 minutes, guys. Everybody, do me a favor. Drop a like button so we can get more Safemoon family in here. Get the YouTube algorithm to help promote it to him. Paper hand Bond. He's a smart guy, and he made a really good point. And Safemoon Mark even said that his math was right, but it's just that they can fix it. They're working on a fix for the problem. Will be enough money to cash out for all who become millionaires later on? Yeah. Yes, there will be, yeah. That was a big thing that people were worried about, was that there's too many people who hold too much and nobody's going to be able to get rich. But all that's needed to happen to that, guys, and I've kind of went over that in my past videos. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but I go over all that in my past videos about what we need to overcome the obstacle of huge holders, including whales. And basically what we're going to see, and I've already gone over this in my recent videos, is once we start getting volume with the exchange and blockchain, we are going to see massive burns happening. And even with only 100 million Safemoon, $100 million happening a day in volume, in a year we would get to the stopping of the burn if the price stayed the same, which tells us that once we get decent volume, the price has to go up, guys. And as the price goes up, it's going to provide a lot of holders with the prices that they're willing to sell at. Nobody's at a price they're willing to sell at right now, but in the future, many people will see prices where they're willing to sell. And it's going to provide whales with their prices that they're willing to sell, which creates even more volume, and we're just going to be drastically going towards the stopping of the burn and the raising of the price on the way. Now, as the price goes up, the burn rate slows down immensely, because if we have a high price, we're not burning very many tokens. So there will be this balanced point of high volume with high burns increasing the price. The price has to go up is what we see, guys. The price has to go up. How much will it go up before it stops going up and we just kind of have a slower burn with a higher price? That's probably what we're going to see for a while. Let's get back to your guys' questions. Question for the AMA from Mitch Bromwell says, for Mitch Bromwell, will I turn off my Trust Wallet because of security issues? If I turn off my Trust Wallet because of security issues, such as dusting, do I still receive my reflections? Thanks for your support, from a senior citizen. Mitch, I will put that in there. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Wait. If I turn off my Trust Wallet, yeah, you do. I'm pretty sure you do. But I'll go ahead and ask that just to make sure. Thank you for the sub, Kathy Brady. Really appreciate that. Shout out to Kathy Brady with the sub. Mitch Bromwell. So I'm going to go on in front of everybody and ask your guys' questions. We already got some good questions. Let me just type up this question real quick. Can I copy paste that? That'd be super nice. I can? Sweet. I'll have to pick like 4 questions because they won't let me ask too many. Un momento, por favor. I don't even know what song this is. What is this? All right, we got some good questions, guys. Let me get back to the chat. Thank you for the likes and subs, everybody. I really appreciate that. Everybody drop a like right now. I appreciate that. Let's see what's going on. I joined this to pass my time, but it's really interesting. Nice work, dude. It feels great when each and every one of us are contributing and taking Safemoon to the moon. Thank you so much, Abdul Forex and investing. I really appreciate your comment, bro. El Elco Loco says pump up the volume. That's what we need. We really need volume, and we'll see some big stuff. Oh no, oh no. Well, that probably demonetized this stream. I didn't realize that was their music they were playing. That's okay. Demonetized stream, that's only like $20 that I might lose since they probably played copyright music. I didn't realize that was them. They always do that in the stupid Discord. That's okay. I joined this. Okay, I already said that. Safemoon Army, Cyprus. Shout out to Christu in the chat. Let me know where you guys are from. Shout out to Matt Norton, SK, Jason Lane, Layback, Alex Passat, Chris. All right, let me. Are they fixing whatever Mr. Bond is talking about right now? Yeah, Jason Lane, if you go watch his video, which I kind of actually recommend you guys, check out Mr. Bond's latest video about Safemoon. He basically talks about how the math he was worried about was correct, but that they're going to fix it and they're going to make it even better than what it is now, and how reflections are going to be really good in the future. We really need Tokenomics 2.0. I think is going to be seriously big for Safemoon. Abdul says, I've introduced Safemoon to my Telegram Forex audience. In total of 30K members. I hope more and more new people join in the Safemoon army. May I suggest a playlist for the next stream? I have to play music that's not copyrighted, so it's very hard. Welcome to the stream. If you guys are new, make sure to like, subscribe. We're just talking about Safemoon, the future, the stopping of the burn. The math that goes behind it. But yeah, in Mr. Bond's latest video, he's basically saying that because P Safemoon or something is getting reflections, that it's decreasing our reflections and it needs to be fixed. And after he talked to Safemoon Mark about it, Safemoon Mark told him what he can't tell us. I don't think they're allowed to talk about, but he basically reassured him that they've already got an answer for it, and the reflections are going to be good in the future. Shout out to TZ 2021 in Amsterdam. Nice, bro. Alex Bassett says, just joking, we are fine. Jason, good question. When will that be fixed? When Tokenomics fixed across all platforms? Can you ask if the debt card will be metal or plastic? Chris, I'm pretty sure it'll be plastic, but maybe I'll throw that question out. I'll go ahead and take your question down. Chris wants to know, will the debit card metal or plastic? I don't know if I'll ask that one, but maybe. Roy Munson says, sorry, dude, can you clarify on what's going on with P-Safe and any reason to be concerned? The conversion or no? Yeah, there probably is, but there's really not reason to be concerned because they can just fix anything that they create. They can just fix any problem that they happen to run into, and that's what they're doing right now. Saiful Zreba says, my big question is that people who lived in North Africa who has difficulties even getting MasterCard and Visa, how would they buy Safemoon in this case? Well, here's what I believe is going to happen, Saiful. They don't need the card. They don't need an actual card. They can do everything with their phone. So we're providing, I believe we're using mesh networks to provide internet to these places, because they asked Papa about this. They said, how are we going to be bringing the freedom to the unbanked if they don't have internet? And they said, we've already solved that, is what Papa said. So I believe that it's possible they're using mesh networks to bring good internet to Gambia, and that they'll just have to use the internet from their phones, because right now they're just using their phones mostly for internet. They don't have like internet like we do. They use their phone and mobile data. So they're just, all they have to do is use the wallet on their phone to make payments and transactions and all that stuff, because they don't have banks. What the F is Mr. Bond? He's like a biggest YouTuber. He got like 20K subs, and he talks about Safemoon. He's a Chinese guy. He's a pretty nice, funny guy, actually. Sorry about my phone, guys. I shouldn't move that so it's not so loud. Chris says, awesome, bro. No problem, guys. Roy Munson says, thanks. No problem, man. Flathead Valley, Montana. Shout out to Chris from Flathead Valley, Montana. Good to hear, bro. Just end the stream and restart it right away that you get paid. It's okay, Big Daddy. I don't worry about it. It's only like $20. Or, I mean, it'll probably be around $20, so it's not a big deal. Thank you for everybody who likes. Yes, this is live. Shout out to Ricardo Castro. We got 13 minutes before the AMA is going to start. I'm taking your guys' best questions because I can only ask about 3 or 4, and I'll raise my hand, and they will probably call me up there, and I'll ask these questions. So, Dreezy says, can the devs give us a possible date on which they'll determine what number the burn wallet will stop? I doubt they're going to do that, Dreezy. I doubt they're going to do that, but I'm working on a video about that tomorrow. And guys, make sure to watch Safemoon Mark's debate today on Safemoon Mark's YouTube channel. So on his channel today, I believe in about 5 hours, he's doing a live debate with another person. And I believe he's going to be talking about some stuff that a lot of us don't know. Yes, this is live, guys. If you guys want to shout out, just let me know your name. Otherwise, I'd like to say hi to you if you are new, so just let me know. Ezekiel Rodriguez says, will Safemoon Mark be a millionaire or billionaire with 10 billion tokens? It depends on what happens with Safemoon. Possibly a millionaire. Yeah, 10 billion tokens, it's very easy to hit a million. So, let's see. We need a price to stay low and volume up to eventual high price. It's all about that. Burn, baby. Exactly. Well, the ideal situation, guys, is low price, high volume. Low price, high volume equals getting us to the stopping of the burn, which equals huge price and huge reflections. That's the ideal position in Safemoon, is to make it to the stopping of the burn. And that's why I quickly realized that the stopping of the burn is going to become a huge event in the Safemoon community and in the life of Safemoon. Debate at 8 p.m. Eastern time is what Woody says. I'll have to confirm that. I thought they said 7. But we as a group should play... Oh, yeah, it is. That's 7 my time, Woody. Thank you. Yeah, so that is 5 hours and 13 minutes is the Safemoon Mark debate. Sorry, Woody, you were right, bro. Safemoon Mark is Safemoon dev? No, he's not. He's only 21. Crypto Dream says Safemoon price will increase in the next 10 years. For sure, man. 100%. I like your name and your symbol, bro. That's cool. They have ADSL network. They can work up to 3 megabytes per second. Are we allowed to use the Safemoon logo and switch such to mint NFTs without getting in trouble? I think they're pretty chill about that, but just ask. I guess I could ask that. Maybe. I mean, we've got some good questions. I'll have to ask the best questions, and then maybe I'll go to the other ones. Are we allowed to use the Safemoon? We as a group should play a drinking game. Each time they say, I can't answer that, we drink. Yeah, we'd all be drunk. We'd all be passed out drunk before the stream ends. The stream would just go on for a couple days. Are we allowed to use the Safemoon logo and such? Okay, there it is. Logo and such to mint NFTs without getting... That's actually a good question. I was trying to type trouble while saying the word question. I'm an idiot. All right, yeah, you guys in the chat can drink if you want. You guys get wasted while they keep saying, yeah, we can't answer that. Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about that. I can't speak to that is what they say. I got some beers. Let's drink them. Shout out to Daniel Bailey, Benji, Lanos, Woody, Safe Moondog. Prestigious, welcome to chat. Shout out to Prestigious. Sorry, I almost missed your comment. Prestigious9. How much time we got? We're getting really close. 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. So we got some good questions, guys. Let me tell you guys the questions that I'll probably stick with. Well, here's the first question I'm going to ask is, what would happen if a large whale lost their key or died? Why is that funny to me? I don't know why that's funny. I'm sorry, guys. And no one had access to a wallet with a massive amount of Safemoon that wasn't able to sell. Other good questions. I'm deleting some of my notes. Are we allowed to use the Safemoon logo? Wait, where'd my other questions go? Oh, no. I didn't... What happened to them? Oh, there they are. Okay. Other questions are... Gmail wants to know where the best place for frequently asked questions to be answered is. There one on the main Safemoon site. I need to double check that real quick so I don't look like an idiot asking that if there is. Because you would think, obviously, the main thing you would need on the Safemoon site would be FAQs. I mean, whether they're updating it or not is a whole different story. But let me go ahead and check that. I mean, yeah, I don't see it unless it's in forums. No. We're actually down a little bit. 2497 right now. Nice. The other questions we have is, wants to know if OWL stands for One World Ledger. Christian Eaton Would there be a fee on the Safemoon wallet to send Safemoon to another holder? Shidon says, what is the timeline for Gambia completion? They're not going to be able to answer that one. It's a good question, but they're not going to know the answer to it. Mitch Bromwell, if I turn off my Trust wallet because of security issues such as dusting, do I still receive my reflections? I think the answer to that is yes. As long as your wallet isn't held on an external wallet, you'll receive your reflections for your Safemoon. We got 8 minutes. Do you think Safemoon ever going to reach $10? Honestly, no. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it can hit $10 because of market cap and stopping of the burn and the swap and liquefy burns function. I'll be doing a video on that very soon. Probably the video will be in the next day or two. I'd really like to make it tonight on the swap and liquefy function and basically how the burn has to stop at a certain point. Otherwise, we run into issues. I learned this from Safemoon Mark, and I'm just making a video on it to share it with you guys. When wallet? Do you think Safemoon ever going to reach $10? I have 2 questions. Check them out. Ricardo, did I miss them? Question, will the person still get reflections even though coin it's in cold wallet? Yeah, so if it's in an external wallet, then you don't get reflections. It's safer. It's the safest way to hold, but you don't get reflections. As far as I know, from what I've learned. Thank you for that sub. Shout out to Stormin516 with the sub, man. Really appreciate that, my dude. Got 6 minutes left before it starts. Let's go ahead and take another look. Right now we've got only 133 people in here. It usually jumps up to 700 to 1,000. We'll have Safemoon Mark here. We'll have Sean Wittriel. And it'd be really nice. These would be a lot more interesting, as crappy as this might sound, as if they'd bring in at least one person from the dev team. Like each time it's a new person. That'd be really cool. What is a very likely price to hit? I think 0.0001 and 0.001 are definitely doable, like easily doable in my opinion. I think it's guaranteed to happen and we just need enough volume. That's all we need is volume, guys. All right, we got 6 minutes left. Let me see, make sure I don't miss any questions. In theory, wouldn't it just become another burn wallet, essentially? Keelan says. Keelan, what are you talking about? Maybe 50 cents, if that. What about 20 trillion that they lost key on freight? So that one's already excluded from Reflections Prestigious. So exactly what we're going to see happen with the burn wallet has already happened with that wallet. That wallet is not included in Reflections, so it already increases our reflections by being excluded. Too many people getting hack and Trust Wallet. Yep, Michael Gonzalez. That's why. If you guys haven't liked, comment, subscribe, I really appreciate all those things, guys. Turn on notifications if you guys want to watch my videos. I do have a video coming out hopefully tomorrow about the stopping of the burn when it has to be and the problems that we'll see if it doesn't happen soon enough. No problem, Ricardo Castro, I got you. David Martinez says, yep, too many people getting hacked in Trust Wallet. Yeah, and the big thing about the wallet is that, and I've said this earlier, but I'll say it again for new people, is that the private key is stored on Trust Wallet. So basically what happens is if you click on the wrong link then it'll immediately, it's not someone doing it, it's like a program that goes in and sends your Safemoon away and they steal your money. And I believe that happens because the Trust Wallet stores your private key on the wallet. And I believe that what the Safemoon wallet is going to do is it's going to either not do that or it's going to have some kind of protective layer to prevent that from happening. So even if you accidentally click on a bad link or something, that it won't just automatically screw you. I got hacked for 20 million, baby cake. Oh god, that's terrible. There is so many douchebags, liars. Like every video I post, there's like 5 different crypto controls copying me, taking my picture and changing my name and copying me to try to get you to scam you guys. I've banned so many. It's so annoying. All right, we got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. It's about to start, guys. After seeing what Doge did, anything is possible. Yeah, and if a hype coin can do what it did, then I believe in Safemoon. I really do believe in Safemoon. I'm in for the long haul. I want to put in I want to get 3 billion. It's an ideal number, is 3 billion. And then I believe 3 billion is a great place to be. Obviously, the more you have, the better. It'd be nice if we can, in 2 years, come to get 1 cent if we get to 1 cent. 1 cent is going to be kind of hard because if they stopped, and I was talking to somebody about this in my comment section, if they stop the burn at 50 trillion, then our market cap for 1 cent would be 500 billion, which is a pretty high market cap. I believe the only two coins to hit that is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum hit 500 billion for a little bit. Doge has no utility. They do have Elon Musk behind it, but we'll see. I really do think Safemoon is so new, and if you give it enough time, it could be one of the big dogs. It could become big dog. Let's see. Is the wallet coming out this week? I don't know. We have an announcement coming. We only got 3 minutes left before they start. When they start, I'm going to mute myself until I raise my hand, guys. If you guys look in here, I don't know if this happens on purpose, guys, but look at this. And the stream, I always get put next to Safemoon Joe and Safemoon Michael. So it's me, Safemoon Michael, and Safemoon Joe. They always put me next to him. Which I kind of want to become known as a name in the Safemoon community. Not that that's a great thing to want, but I do. So it's cool to be put next to them. That happened last time too. It's kind of weird. So I'm going to ask those questions, guys. I'll run through your guys' probably three or four of your guys' questions, and we'll see what their answers are. Bruh, the whiteness, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Says exactly. For that reason, I keep Trust Wallet on a different phone. Will Safemoon Wallet let us switch over everything from Trust Wallet? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will with no fee. Kareen Rudnot Lubbers says 0.001 would also be great. Yeah, 0.001 with 0.002 at what is it? 0.002 with only 500 million Safemoon at 0.002. I believe you hit 1 million. Is that right? Or 500 billion. No, wait. What am I trying to say? Was it 500 million? I'd have to pull out the calculator again. It's in my recent videos. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going into retard mode right now. Thank you, Caesar Velasco. I really appreciate that. Bruh, the whiteness. There are some great dudes. Yeah, I think it's 500 million Safemoon at 0.002 is $1 million. So that's not too hard to get. I mean, most people, you can get 500 million. We got, what do we got? 1 minute left, guys. We're about to start. Everybody make sure to drop me a like and a sub. I really appreciate that, guys. Them are some great dudes. I know. They are some great dudes. Yo, I love the tunes. Where can I get the playlist? This song is called... I'll just tell you the name of this song. It's called AYIA by Approaching Nirvana. Appreciate that, man. Any fee for transfer Trust Wallet to Trust Wallet? No. There shouldn't be a fee. According to Safemoon Mark, they don't want there to be a fee. Anatolio Cosneo, thank you for the ghost. I appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead. They still got music playing, so as soon as they turn their music off, I'm going to turn them on. We'll just be listening to them. I'm going to be quiet until I raise my hand. Thank you for this like, Prestigious. I really appreciate that, bro. Say hello to Michael and Joe. They're my boys. You two don't get jealous. Yeah, I'll give shout out to Safemoon Joe, Safemoon Michael in the chat. I should do that as soon as I get in there. That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I also need to turn alerts off so you guys can listen. But thank you for that sub. Bernard Montgomery with the sub. I really appreciate that, bro. So they should be starting any minutes. Let's go ahead and get this right here. Might need to make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh no, it moved me away from Safemoon Joe. Oh no, it didn't. We're still next to each other. I wonder if they do that on purpose. Like if they make sure to hit the YouTubers that have an audience watching. All right, that's good enough right there. At the risk, this is a stupid question, please leave out my name. Will open beta be test data, play money, etc.? I don't believe so. I don't know if I want to ask that either. But it's a good question. Shout out to Anatol Koznenu with the sub. Really appreciate that. All right, where are we at? We should be good to go. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit because they should be starting soon. As soon as they start, I'll turn the music off. Let me go back. Prestigious says you and Safemoon Joe and Safemoon Michael are the best. Thank you so much, Prestigious. Yeah, they started earlier than me, and they're just really good. So they're already at almost 30K subs for them. Say hello to Michael and Joe. Any fees for transfer? Nope, already answered that. Woody says no fee. You got my like. Volume can be gained by increasing the number of holders. The more that know, the better off we'll be. That, and also, guys, another thing that I want to say real quick before we start that I haven't heard really anybody say, that's a pretty simple point to actually make, is that we have a ton of holders right now who have no incentive to sell. As we grow with more holders, we're going to start giving them incentive to sell reflections, to sell part of what they have. We'll start seeing all the paper hands sell, all these people who are saying diamond hands, but really when they see a couple grand, they're probably going to cash out. But we just don't have those numbers right now. So not only as we get new volume from new holders, are we going to see buying and selling, but also we'll be creating. We just need to create prices for these holders who already hold to sell. They just need to see those prices, and that we've already determined that will happen with volume, because volume decreases the supply, and if we decrease the supply too fast, we'd reach the stopping of the burn really fast, which would lead to a huge increase in price and a huge increase in reflections, and that just won't happen. So what we have to see is the rising in the price has to happen. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy that it has to happen to stop the burn from happening too fast? So it's like a guaranteed rise in price as long as we get volume. I'm surprised they're not starting yet. They're taking their time. Any day now. Yeah, they got 385. No one's in here. We got 384 people in here. I'm going to ask you guys questions. Let's go back to the chat. Even with all the upcoming utility, it would still be hard for Safemoon to go to 1 cent. It depends on when they stop the burn. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again, guys. If they stop the burn at 50 trillion, at 1 cent, our market cap would be 500 billion, which is an extremely high market cap. The only market cap people to hit that market cap is Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think we would have to become one of the most famous and biggest known names in all of crypto, which is possible for us to hit that, which is why I think it's definitely possible to hit that, but we will have to succeed in every way probably for something like that to happen. Ask about the trust wallet issue and turning it off for reflections. Yeah, I've got that, Mitch Brommel. I've got your question wrote down. I probably will ask that one. Just waiting for them to get their butts in here. We got 420 people in here waiting right now. Moonboy has a great channel as well. Okay, appreciate that, man. Ask about, okay. Shout out to Yito Mion in the chat. Thanks for stopping by, man. Prince Gao says, I haven't been able to buy on PancakeSwap for weeks already. Is there a better alternative? There's a couple. What are the other alternatives, chat? I know you guys know them. I use PancakeSwap, so that's how I do it right now. There's Cats. Cats is finally in here. Is there a way for me to just mute the music but still hear Cats? Oh, Vino. Vino, guys, Vino, watch out for Vino. He might stop by the stream. He likes to stop by the YouTuber streams. Yeah, so they're still playing their music. Oh, I can turn this user down, turn the music down, and then turn it on. Oh, they went in and left. Where did they go? Where did you guys go? Okay, we're all waiting on them. Reflection need to be stopped at some point. No, reflections will never be stopped, MTK. Reflections will never stop. The burn's going to stop, but reflections will never stop. Okay, let's get in here. Yeah, I don't know where they went. Revelations. There's my friend Revelations. Super chill, dude. Alrighty. Stop burn at 100 trillion. Safemoon Mark said that he thought it was going to be less than 100 trillion. If you guys haven't already, please drop me a like and sub. Really appreciate that. Hi everyone, Safemoon Army here from Sabah, Malaysia. Cheers. What is the number that they should stop the burn at? I'm making a video on that blackout community. I'm going to be talking about that, and you guys are probably going to really enjoy that video because you guys enjoy the videos that actually have value and give you a better understanding of Safemoon. That's what I'm working on right now. I just have to make sure I have a good understanding of something before I make a video on it. So I'm almost there. I just need to understand a little bit more, and I'll have a good video out for you guys. Hopefully tomorrow, guys. Let's see. Let's go Safemoon Money. Shout out to AJ Plu, Bear Bonds. Okay, they're in here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music off. Okay. Okay, they're all muted. I was like, why can't I hear them? Thank you for that sub, whoever that was. Turn up the audio. So they're all muted right now. I was like, why can I not hear them? Let me check my settings real quick. They're not talking yet. They should be. Voice and video. Put. Hello. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think it should be good. Yeah, because I was listening to this earlier. Yeah. So we're just waiting for them to talk. I was a little worried there for a second, but they're just not talking yet. When exchange? That's a great question. It should be sometime this year. It could be soon. It could be later this year. But Papa said that if he blinked any harder on how quickly the exchange was coming, then he'd blink his eyes off or something. He might be having some troubles or something. Thank you for the sub, AJ Playo with the sub. Really appreciate that. And thank you for the reminder that I need to turn off my alert box during this. All right, should be starting anytime soon, guys. Got a lot of big people on here. We got Safemoon Joe, Safemoon Michael, Crypto Control. That guy's huge. No, I'm just playing. You got Crypto. Okay, here they are.
Mark taking on the Safemoon podcast by ourselves and the scholars. We know that people are at the moment awaiting an announcement. So we thought we'd just clear that up now and say that that is going to be on Twitter. So if you're looking for any announcements or anything related to that, it's going to be on Twitter. It'll come from the official Twitter. So keep an eye on there and keep an eye on that space for when that goes. We won't answer any questions relating to that. There's going to be no indication of what's going on because ultimately we don't know. It's coming from the team and higher up. So any questions that you've got, keep that out of this because we're not going to be looking to answer that. But as I say, we're going to jump straight into it. There isn't anything more to go ahead with. So let's jump straight into it. If we can get a few people up, and if you want to remake your requests, we'll bring people up, and we'll try and pull also the questions from the event chat as well. So we'll bring a few people up as we go along. So let's bring 1, 2, and 3.
I just enabled requesting, so if you couldn't see it before, try it again.
Hello, Coldfinger.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I had a question about the marketplace. Is there any collaboration on that with the official Safemoon team, or is there any info maybe reaching out?
Zach.
Just a quick reminder, everybody, if you are pulled up onto the stage and you have a hot mic before it's your turn, you lose your chance. So please make sure that your microphones are in working order properly. Go to your Discord settings, test them before you're brought on stage.
Sorry, Coldfinger. You just want to repeat your question there? Sorry.
Yes, of course. I'll try and make it clear. So I know there's someone that was working on a marketplace, but I think it was a community member. I was not sure if the team, like the official Safemoon team, was reaching out to him, or if there is any collaboration on that perspective.
It's not to my knowledge on that. I don't know if Mark, you're aware of anything on that at all.
I think I heard about it, but I'm not sure if the team's doing anything per se.
Same. I've heard about it, but I haven't found any confirmation on it.
Okay, thank you. That was my question.
Thank you, Coldfinger. Hey, Crypto.
Let's see. I gotta mute myself. Hello. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you should be good.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? How many questions are we allowed to ask?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. Does that work? I guess I'll just start with this one. What would happen if a large whale...
I can't really hear you.
Yeah, it seems like you're breaking up there.
Oh, really? Huh. Let me check my settings real fast. I'll be real fast.
Nah, it seems like you've not got the great signal at the moment. Or try and bring some...
Is that better? Oh, no, wait. Do this.
Just a quick reminder.
Okay, is that
if you
better?
get pulled up on the stage, don't immediately talk until your name is called.
Is that better, guys?
Yes, you're good.
Okay, awesome. My bad. Okay. So, what would happen if a large whale lost their key or died or something? Gosh dang it. And they lost access to that wallet, and it was basically a huge wallet that wasn't able to sell.
Well, those couldn't be back into circulation, so that wallet would just continue to gain reflections and reduce the supply, technically, considering they would never sell.
So, yeah, I guess it was somebody that asked that in my chat, and they were just worried about, like, what if a massive holder right now, like, lost that, and then that could possibly have an effect on the circulating supply and the stopping of the burn or something, so...
I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal. They don't hold nearly enough for it to make a big impact.
Oh, okay. And how many questions are we supposed to ask? Like 2 to 3, or
As many as you want.
Oh, really? Okay. Shedone from my chat wants to know and I know you guys probably can't answer this. What is the timeline for Gambia completion? If you guys could answer that, that'd be awesome right now.
Jeez.
Isn't really a timeline I per se. I would just say it's Operation Phoenix is a part of that whole. It's the end goal with the main task that they have in hand. So there isn't a timeline per se. It's the same with everything. Everything that they've tried to give you a timeline on, they've either obliterated or not even come close to over perceiving the actual, what they wanted to put out there.
Okay. Corey Ramsey wants to know if OWL stands for One World Ledger.
No comment.
No comment.
Just owls.
Nobody to date has ever figured out what the wallet is. Sorry.
Josh Wright says, will we be doing a squeeze for the release of the Safemoon wallet?
No.
No? Okay. Let's see. Gem May wants to know if there's a FAQ on the Safemoon main site so that for everybody who's asking the same questions, like what's the best place for them to go to get those answered so we're not constantly asking the same questions.
So currently there's nothing official at the moment. It's potentially something we could look into with the actual web developer and see if we can get something on there. However, I have a unofficial education site, safemoon.education, and on there is a frequently asked questions section that does that exact same thing. It's like a little search bar, and you search for the general terms, and it brings up majority of the most recent answers.
Awesome. I got a couple more, if that's cool.
Sure.
Mitch Bromwell says, if I turn off my Trust wallet because of security issues such as dusting, do I still receive my reflections? Thanks for your support, from a senior citizen.
What do you mean turn off Trust Wallet? Yeah, you'll always gain your reflections.
Isn't it like, it's only if it's on like a hard wallet that you would lose your reflections? Is that right?
I don't even know about that. I can't see why you wouldn't gain reflections on a hard wallet if it was connected to the blockchain.
Okay. Sorry, I'm sure everybody's getting pissed off at me. Are we allowed to use SafeMoon logo and such to mint NFTs without getting in trouble? That's probably a tough question.
So in terms of if you were to look at the whole legal side of things, in terms of everything as a whole, they would be in terms of how they've put it on their website and legal disclaimer, they've ultimately said is that it's not to be used. However, in terms of using the logo, it is okay to use for the good of the project, but anything outside of the good of the project is ultimately as a bad thing to do on that.
Okay, and last one is from Christian Eaton. Would there be a fee on the SafeMoon wallet to send SafeMoon to another holder?
Well, you'd assume so. Tokenomics are going to be the same.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
If we jumped into WHOR.
Hey, what's up?
Hi there.
First, I'd like to shout out appreciation to all of you mods and what you do. From Vino, Mark, and Katz, Sean, Safemoon, Michael. Love all you guys. I have had a burning question that I'd love to hear about. Over the last few months, it seems that it stems from the Binance smart contracts. There's been a list of a number of exchanges, financial entities, as well as different tokens that have had contract exploitations, such as flash loan attacks and stuff. I wanted to get it out into the air to maybe ask, have you guys thought about this as a team? What kind of measures are you putting in place to ensure that our new contracts that we're trying to develop aren't going to be exploited in such a manner? Like Burger Swap, Impossible Finance, Uranium, Pancake Bunny, Earn, Cream, and Alpha Finance. I'm talking millions of dollars have gone out the window from contract exploitation. So I would love to hear your thoughts on something in regards to that.
Well, it would be bad practice to not take common exploitations into account when creating contracts. Definitely. You definitely have to look at what's going on around you in the space to know what to protect yourself against.
Has this been brought up? I mean, forgive me for asking, but has this been addressed at all behind the scenes? Has it been floating around in the minds of the creators?
I haven't personally heard much about it, but I would be surprised if something serious like attacks on smart chains and contracts would be overlooked. Definitely, we got a good team of wizards.
You sure do, and I appreciate everything that you guys do. But that's pretty much all I got. Stay good, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Who have we got next? We have Vino. Do we have some questions from the chat as well?
Just one in the prep channel at the moment.
That's sweet. We'll quickly jump on that one. Does Safemoon to PSFM or PSFM to Safemoon have the fees currently? I believe we addressed this as currently no, it does not have fees, but that is not its optimal sort of implementation. So that is being addressed and worked on. Don't know if Mark had anything on that.
Nope. Yep. You covered it.
Uh,
Yeah, we've been covering it in the old ones. Yeah, no fee right now, but we're working into it, seeing if we need it or if there's something else we can do to. Yeah, we just don't have all the answers right now for that.
Sure. Now we've got Moon Projection. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, bud?
Everything good?
Oh yeah. So my question is, do we have any type of a large-scale advertisement set for later on in the project?
Yes.
Would it have anything to do? Well, the only reason I'm asking this is because Papa stated something. He said, "I'm going to put literal Safemoon on the literal moon." This might sound out there, but is there any chance that we're talking about a advertisement through any type of satellite?
I'm not sure exactly what his plans are, but Vino, did you have something to add right there?
Well, we can't ever speculate on what Papa or the staff or the devs are doing in the back end, and we can't say what the advertising departments are working on their side. But I can say that I wouldn't be surprised if, with all these new space agencies coming out, that you wouldn't be able to pay your way on to have load tied to a rocket going up, like having SpaceX. You basically buy space and put something on there and maybe send that to the moon. I'm not sure. That's an open speculation. I'm not going to speak for Papa or the team, but it's as space exploring gets more crazy and more common in businesses, I wouldn't be surprised if we could, as just regular people, buy our way to put things out into space.
Awesome. My next question is the 20 trillion tokens that are locked up right now in the DX scale. Is there any way at all that could be a bad thing? Could they come back out later on? Is there any way? I know you said Mark, that they can never be recovered, So is that like for sure? There's no way that those can go back into circulation?
Well, we don't have the private key, so I'm not sure. I don't think DX Sale has it either. So I wouldn't. I honestly don't know if the key's around. But to the best of my knowledge, those tokens are locked, and
Okay.
it's not anything bad. It's only good. It just acts as like a miniature locked burn wallet in the sense that it doesn't gain reflections, but it boosts everyone's reflections by about 2% from it
Which
not
is
getting
really great.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So is it was it the team's fault? Did they lose the key? Is that what I'm getting? Was it an accident kind of deal?
I'd assumed. Well, so there's funds allocated for the pre-sale, and the pre-sale didn't sell out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think. I'm not sure about exactly if it was forgotten or an accident or not, but to my knowledge, there's nobody that has the key for that wallet right now.
Cool. That's all I had.
Awesome.
Thank you. Dracu?
Yeah. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good. I just want to say thanks for you guys for hosting these things. I have two quick questions. One, I'm a little confused on, everybody keeps talking about reflections on other coins. Is that going to happen with the wallet coming out, or do we have to wait to the exchange to come out before those reflections on like Bitcoin and Ethereum and other coins will be enacted?
That'll come with the exchange. Cryptonomics is coming on the exchange, not the wallet.
Okay. And the other quick question is, are you guys going to try to do anything about when the wallet comes out, all the fake wallets that are on the Google Play Store so people don't get ripped off and stuff?
We are actually actively working on that right now. It's very difficult because the Google Play team doesn't like to moderate their Play Store. It's not like with the Apple Play Store, Apple very heavily moderates it, but Google does not. They wait for evidence to pile up, complaints to pile up, and then they'll act. So sometimes you have to really pull teeth with Google to get it down, but we are working on it. We have a list of those apps. It's an ongoing process.
Would it maybe just be better to put the wallet on the Safemoon website so that you could just tell people to go there instead to get it, just to kind of protect them?
It wouldn't change anything. Even if we did something like that, it wouldn't change the fact that there'd be a ton of wallets, fake wallets on the Play Store, and it wouldn't change the people that are trying to use them and get scammed on them. We have to keep working towards getting them off. Okay. I can't say whether they'll ever do anything on a website or not. That's up to the staff, but we are working every day on those fake Google Play stuff.
Yeah, I just think it put a bad taste in people's mouth if a lot of people got the wrong wallet and got ripped off. So, but
it's very helpful when the community can comment on those. Like if you went on the Play Store, you can usually put a little remark saying this is fake, and that helps people who go there see the remarks and know not to download that app.
That's a good idea. I will do that. I just want to say thank you guys, and that's all I have.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, so confirmation on this. This is correct. We're working on it right now. Even yesterday, tomorrow we're still working on trying to get rid of all those fake apps. It's important to have no fake apps to our goal, to our wallet. So just a confirmation on the story that Venno told. So all good. And also, yeah, what Dracula said. Please do report them as you can. That will make our job easier to get them rid of. So thank you all.
Well, we're considering Safemoon Michael's joined. I'll just read this one out from the questions. For Mark, on yesterday's discussion with Michael, you were talking about multi-signature dev wallets. Are Safemoon team's dev wallets set up this way?
No. Safemoon doesn't have a multi-sig.
There we go. And I'll lead straight on to Michael with that one then.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, thanks for doing this as always, taking the time out. Katz, Mark, Sean. I had a couple questions, but first I just wanted to, I don't know if you guys talked on this yet, but there's been like a recent dusting across the Safemoon community with safemoondividend.com. So just be on the lookout if you're in Trust Wallet and you just randomly see this. I know a lot of people in my chat are saying that they've gotten this. So just be on the lookout. I mean, you guys could probably confirm, but I don't think there's any affiliation with Safemoon, right? Safemoon dividend.
Definitely not.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I just wanted to make sure. So everybody be aware of that. But I had a couple questions. If you look at the roadmap in Q3, it says, which we're in right now, it says we will begin a community listing donation raise for several exchanges, i.e. Coinbase, Binance, Kraken. With our exchange potentially coming out sometime in the next couple months or half year here, do you think that's still a priority? Is that something we're still working on?
In terms of the roadmap itself, I know it's heavily outdated because ultimately we've smashed through pretty much all the goals, at least in Q1, Q2. So that roadmap's outdated, and I know that they are redoing it, and I know that eventually once they do a revamp for the website and everything that's coming along, that's going to change. As for if they're still doing that, there hasn't been any comment on that as for what they're actually doing, if that is a part of the new updated roadmap.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Another question from the roadmap here. We have NFT exchange. I know you just kind of answered this, but the NFT exchange is also a big part of the roadmap. Have we heard anything on that? Have there been any updates on the NFT exchange, or if that's still in development or plans to be in development?
If that's Mark's backend.
I haven't really heard much about it, to be honest. I don't know if any of the other mods have. I haven't. I do a specific kind of job. I don't really work in that area, so it's possible there's other people working on that, but I specifically haven't heard much.
Mark, can you clarify how many like full-time developers we have working on projects, behind the scenes?
I don't know exactly, but I know
okay.
all the people, the developers on the website are the heads of their sections, and there's a bunch of people working under them. So it's a pretty big list. We have a good amount of developers, but I don't have an exact number right now.
Okay. And that kind of leads me into another question that I've been asked very frequently, so I just kind of wanted to get clarification here. Can you or anybody here answer, where's the funding for new developers and the projects that we're working on? Where does that come from?
Well, I'll say one thing, that Safemoon it's not just like a token or something. It's a business, and businesses have working business relationships with other businesses and contracts and things. And there's a lot of different sources. And another one, like one that the public knows about, is, for example, the merch store. You guys buy merch, there's profit in that. There's a lot of them. I'm not going to speculate on each individual one. I've asked that question, and that's generally the gist of it. Businesses have a lot of different avenues in general.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for the clarification there. And then one more question. This one's from Mark specifically. I appreciate, and I know that a lot of people who I've talked to appreciate you, building the contract to buy Safemoon in a pretty quick way. Is there any chance that you'd be expanding that onto selling Safemoon and in the opposite direction?
So, yes, I already have a contract that does it. The only problem is it's not autonomous. So with that contract, I made it so I have no interaction with it. It receives BNB, and when I'm going to try to say this simply, but when a public address receives BNB, it changes its state, and it actually emits something to the blockchain that I can pick up on within the contract. But when a contract receives tokens, there's nothing that tells the contract it receives tokens. So what we need to do is build an application where a user could interact with it and, per se, click a button if they've verified they've sent a certain amount. Because instead of it automatically detecting when it receives BNB, swapping and sending it back, it would be sent tokens, but there would be no response from within the contract. Someone would have to manually click a button or call a function to return to swap that and sell that back. So I have a way to do it. I just do it manually. I personally just use the contracts to interact with exchanges, just so my private key isn't online anywhere. But But yeah, I can open it up definitely, and I'll try to figure out a way to make it easy with like an application or something, because I personally see the benefit in not connecting your wallet to PancakeSwap all the time. I recently just changed the contract to include version 1 too. It looks between version 1 and version 2 and buys Safemoon at the best price, which is pretty cool. I'm still working on it, so.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and thanks everybody for your time. That is it for now.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks.
Okay, I got 2 questions here. When will Safemoon Education app be coming out? Romat says it's stated for this quarter. Is there any update on when it will be ready, or if it will be coming out this quarter? I have a lot of friends and co-workers that are interested. In terms of any educational side from the official team, there is certain things in the works. Can't comment on them right now, but things are being updated. You've seen that the forum has been removed from the website in replace of something else, which is coming up soon. So just keep an eye on the website, and there'll be an update from there. We've just got Pick in. Hi, Pick.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me?
Is that Pick?
I got the question about Safemoon. One thing is roadmap. On the roadmap, we got something called Safemoon app. And what is it?
Oh, go on.
Okay, respond.
Yeah, no, so just with that, that's just off the last question. The app is related to sort of like the educational app. So that's potentially something in the works later down the line once they've got sort of the main foundations built with obviously the wallet and everything coming. So everything's going to build into itself. So as I say, there's something coming in the works with the website, which people can go to and learn. But in terms of an app specifically, there isn't any comment on that at the moment.
Okay, and second question, it's about our blockchain. When our blockchain will come up, this is become something like main blockchain of the whole ecosystem. Like when our blockchain will come up, then Binance Smart Chain will be something like I don't know, bridge, like for now Ethereum.
So the easiest way that I've been explaining it to people, and there's been actually a Reddit post that came out it was a couple of hours ago now, but you've got to treat it the exact same way as what BNB did in the beginning off Ethereum. It's going to work in a similar way. And now the technicalities of it all, there'll be a little bit of a difference, and that's down to Popper and the team to work that out. But essentially we're just going to move and bridge across to our own ecosystem. Is the way that I've explained it. If Mark wants to throw in any technical side of things,
I'm more asking about checks. I don't know, Bitmart or anything. When we buy tokens or this on these exchanges, we got Binance Smart Chain tokens, yes. And with our blockchain, we will get probably our main Safemoon. Yeah, this is you know what I mean.
I'm not really sure I fully understood the question, but yeah, they will be migrated over. We'll migrate over to our own native.
Yes,
client.
I mean on the exchanges, we can buy Binance Smart Chain Safemoon, not Ethereum Safemoon. Yes, I mean the same for our blockchain. When this is come up, well, this is on be something like exchanges need to switch these tokens to our.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
thanks.
They'll need to migrate it over as well.
Okay, thanks for response.
No problem. Clay.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good. How's it going?
Good. This is for Safemoon Mark. When you were talking with Safemoon Michael the other day, live, you were talking about cryptonomics and suggesting that they have lower fees in Safemoon. Now, most people that I talk to, they are under the impression that the gas fees for all transactions will be in Safemoon, but your comment made me think otherwise, made me think that there probably isn't gas fees in Safemoon. Can you clarify?
No, of course, yeah. Safemoon will be the fuel. Gas fees are going to be one of its primary use cases, in my belief, at least. That's not verified by anyone, but that was my interpretation of John's meaning. Mine was just a suggestion, and I didn't. So if all fees were paid in Safemoon, then there wouldn't be Cryptonomics. If a user moves Bitcoin onto the exchange, they have to pay a little bit of that Bitcoin for other users to get Bitcoin.
Yes.
So what I suggested, it was more a suggestion than a statement. I suggested that you keep that, like that's what it should be, like a flat fee. I said 2.5% is just a guess. That is not a real figure. And I said it would be a good idea to have a smaller fee in Safemoon as an option instead, to incentivize people trading Safemoon and using Safemoon as the fuel. But of course, there will still be other people using Bitcoin and trading Dogecoin that just decide to eat the 2.5% fee. But say there's a whale that has a lot of it and they really like that project, they would probably opt to spend money to buy 1% of that in Safemoon to burn instead.
Yeah, because the more fees that is in Safemoon, the volume I think will increase exponentially, and we could really see the numbers go ballistic.
Yeah, but in order, you do have to have a mix of both, because if you don't have fees in other cryptos, then the other cryptos won't want to hold on your exchange, because they want to get the same reflections, not the same, but they want to still see Cryptonomics in play.
Absolutely.
Dogecoin.
I'm new to this, so I'm just trying to understand exchanges, and I just assumed that there would be the 2.5%, let's say that you're saying, plus a gas fee to be able to do the transaction that would always be in Safemoon. That's my understanding.
That could be another implementation of it as well. Like I said, mine was more a suggestion, but that could very well be how it is as well. I'm not sure exactly the structure of all of it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for answering that for me.
For sure, man. More information will come out soon about the specifics, but I really can't speak exactly on it. Exactly, because I don't really know exactly how it's going to work yet, but there's multiple ways about it.
Okay.
Another question here is, hey guys, I have a question regarding blockchain. Mark commented previously weeks there that there might be 1 to 1,000 ratio between Safemoon token and Safemoon coin price. Consider the ratio supply has already gone to have a similar correlation. What I mean is, if Safemoon blockchain will have 100 million supply, is the circulating supply of the token going to be 1,000x more than that?
So I never actually said 1 to 1,000. I think a question was 1 to 1,000, and I said that nobody knows exactly what the conversion rate would be. But my only point was everything will scale with it. There will be no extra price. You won't have less or more money. There won't be less or more in liquidity. There won't be less or more in circulating supply versus total supply. All those ratios will be exactly the same. Your reflections will be the same. If I don't want to say reverse split, but I honestly keep forgetting the term that they use in crypto for that. But if that were to take place, there would be no net effect. It would only be for aesthetics. If that answers it.
I believe so. We've got Safemoon Ken. How are we doing?
Hey, good. Yeah, just wanted to say quickly, thank you all for hosting this. Thank you for everything you do. I've got sort of like 3 questions about the team, and I can sort of fit it into 3 categories if I can go through them.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, it fits under regulation, competition, and operations. So, on the regulation front, I think it's really important that we as a community have an understanding of how Safemoon want to tackle the regulation issue, because when the exchange is released, how do we know it's going to be accepted in different geographies? Sort of, we've seen what happened with Binance with the FCA and all those kind of things, and I think it would put a lot of people's mind at rest if we knew that Safemoon have a strategy to approach that. So that's on the regulation front. On the sort of operational side of things, I think knowing headcount is quite important, because if we're invested in this crypto long term, that's 3 to 4 years, and a lot can change then. So how do we know that, if if Thomas leaves or if John leaves, God forbid, but if anything happens like that the team is resilient enough to keep going? I think that's quite important. And then sort of competition wise, so with regards to the exchange, that's supposed to be a key sort of volume catalyst, and we're anticipating taking significant market share, right? So how do you guys think that people like Coinbase, Gemini, all of those exchanges are going to respond to the Safemoon exchange, and how do Safemoon think? How are you guys planning on responding to that? Because these companies are publicly listed. They've got billions of dollars in research and development. They're not just going to let Safemoon take market share. So what's the long-term plan?
I'll answer the operation one. In terms of the operation one, the team's growing at an exponential rate. It's kind of hard right now to say who, where, and where X, Y, Z of where people work and how many people they've got employed, just because they're just growing. They're just continuously growing, and you can't keep up right now. Potentially once they stabilize and they've got the foundations, and there's just the smaller projects in the background that facilitate a bigger thing, they potentially could release that. But it's hard to say other than just the face value of the core team at the moment in terms of that one. In terms of the comment, the question in regards to like the competitors, is they're going to have to adapt. They're going to have to change. It's kind of like taking an example of going from newspapers to online. Is these companies need to change, and DeFi, in my personal opinion, is one of the futures in crypto. So they're going to have to change. And if they don't change, it could potentially affect them heavily, and that's up to them. They're their own businesses, they're their own company, and if they don't want to get on board, they could be left behind. If they want to get on board and get involved, then who knows. And what was the first question? Sorry.
So sorry, sort of embellishing, developing that a bit further. What do they have to get on board with? Like, what are the likes of Coinbase and Binance? What are they missing out on? Just so that we're all clear and speaking the same language.
The whole process of tokenomics as a whole, it completely changes what we originally knew with crypto. It's if they don't want to implement it, then they're stuck with the current first implementation of crypto. DeFi is changing it to what I would consider 2.0 of crypto, and it's just giving people, as we all investors of crypto want to get away from the fiat system, and that gives people more reason to get away from it. So if they don't want to help their current clientele with their current investors that they have, and they don't want to get involved in the tokenomic side or just DeFi in general, then that's entirely on them. But there's a lot more to it and in depth that you can have a long discussion about of what they should and shouldn't be doing. But that's the generalist of it. Is it's a business decision on their side if they want to get involved or not, and that's up to them if they want to implement tokenomics.
Okay, cool. And the last question is really on regulation. So how does Safemoon with its exchange, etc., like plan on sort of working with the FCA and stuff like that? Like I feel like if the exchange is supposed to be a significant volume catalyst, then I feel as though the community needs, details on how, that relationship between, Safemoon and regulators is how that's going, and how that's going to work in the future. Like, is it going to be sort of like acrimonious like Binance, or is it going to be more cooperative?
Sure. Sorry, guys, go ahead. Okay. I was just going to add that we touched upon this a little bit last week. There is a legal team in place handling this on the back end. As far as additional details, I can't comment on anything else, but they are working on that in addition to the formulating the exchange.
We can assure you that there's going to be no corners cut. There's nothing going to be in what shouldn't be done. Everything is going to be in place in black and white legally, that there shouldn't be an issue. And if there's an issue with whatever country it is, if a country decides to not allow a trading or whatever it is, the team will work with each individuals to try and make sure that this can be used worldwide.
Okay, cool. That's the response I kind of wanted. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Thanks for answering the questions. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, Ken. Thank you.
Thanks.
Safemoon Millionaire, how you doing? Oh, are we there?
Safemoon Millionaire, last chance.
Oh no.
I saw his mic mute and come back like he's trying. So I'll
give
move
him
you
a
to the
sec.
audience. DM me when you can get back in, Safemoon Millionaire.
Yeah, right. We'll jump into a question quickly. Has a regular monthly purchase / savings feature, maybe via direct debit from bank, ever been considered for the wallet? Some people may wish to have a purchase of investment of 50, 100 Safemoon per month. I wouldn't have put it past the team that they may have thought of that. It potentially could be a feature in the future. I don't see it something that it would launch with in terms of the wallet, but I definitely could see that being a feature in the future. There's a lot of other sort of exchanges across that could do a similar thing with that. So potentially, but I have to see. There's plenty of features being developed.
Yeah, it's good not to have too high expectations for MVP, which is minimum viable product, which is the first stage in develop. Well, the beginning of the kind of just the beginning of the development stage. You release the first product that works. It's got all the backbone, and then you just constantly improve on it and release updates that add new features, fix other things. That's pretty much the way it goes. So in terms of on release, it might not have everything that everyone is thinking or waiting for, but that's just the healthiest way to have development. If you add too many features at once, it exponentially increases what could go wrong because you can't test through everything at once. But if you slowly release features, it allows people to unit test more so. Like see how this interacts, see what they can do to do something to this. So yeah, most of the features of the wallet might not be there on launch, but with time and with improvements, that's where everything will start coming to light. And that's the healthiest way to develop in general.
Team are constantly developing, so don't worry about, if you think of something, you could definitely discuss it and bring it to light. And if the team have thought of something, then we can share the thoughts across if something hasn't been of. But yeah, features are coming constantly and it'll continue to grow. So Stormcrow, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, not too bad.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Awesome. This is a quick question for Safemoon Mark. I was just wondering, with the smart contract you just wrote for purchasing Safemoon with BNB, are you able to do that for P Safemoon as well? I've got a bunch of crap tokens I'd like to offload from Ethereum.
Yeah, I could easily do that.
And did I hear right that I think Safemoon Michael may have asked a question about doing the reverse selling Safemoon for BNB? Sorry about that, my kid. That's not as possible with your smart contracts?
It is. You can't do it with the current contract.
Okay.
So you can do it, but you need someone to call the function to swap it back. And I didn't want to have any control over a contract I released for other people. The other contract, I don't have any control over. It just does its thing. It'll always do its thing. Even if we move to our own blockchain, if someone sends it BNB, it'll still try to buy SafeMoon. Yeah, that code is always going to be running. But I need to get a better way to style the contract in such a way that nobody has control over it, and no one can steal funds. Because it doesn't recognize when it gets sent SafeMoon. So I'm going to be building a DApp to interact with that. Hopefully will allow everyone to do it easily, safely. The only problem with the DApp is you'd have to connect your private key to that, and that kind of doesn't fix the issue that I was trying to solve by not having your public key on the internet.
Yeah.
But I'm working on it. We'll see what we can do.
Okay. And my last question is with the what is it, a hard wallet or a cold wallet? The one that's like not connected to the internet.
Yep. Hardware wallet, cold wallet.
Right. So how does that work with collecting reactions? Like, my understanding is, so it's not connected to the internet. Stuff is safe on this USB stick or whatever. How does that work with Safemoon and Tokenomics?
So even if it's not on the internet, their address is still on the blockchain, and the blockchain is always running when someone interacts with it. So even if you're on the internet or not, it's just your public key. Your public-private key is never on the internet. So even though it's not on the internet, SafeMoon's code is still running, and it's still giving reflections to all public keys. So regardless of your internet connection, Tokenomics will still work.
Your hard wallet will basically update every time, whatever time frame you set it to, whatever time it refreshes at, but it will refresh the entire blockchain. So you will then be updated on your side when you're connected. So just because you're not connected to the internet doesn't mean you're not going to receive reflections.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it, and keep it up. I've been hodling since March, and I'm very excited for the future.
Oh yeah.
No, thanks,
guys.
We just quickly got a question here. So let's have a look. Will it be possible to buy crypto on the exchange without tokenomics? So like you can trade short term?
I don't see the benefit overall. If it doesn't have any tokenomics, that's what the bridges are for. That's what P-SafeMoon's for. We want to keep regular SafeMoon as the heartland of tokenomics if we can.
Sweet. Joe, how are we doing?
Yeah, how's it going, guys? I got a couple of questions about about your code, Mark. Will that code be implemented in any future products in the future at all?
I have no idea. I just wrote it for fun. I just woke up one day and I was like, let me just release this. Maybe people will like it. I didn't really ask anyone first. I should have probably, but I don't know where they're going with it. But it could. That would be cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, just to have another way to, like, multiple options via, like I said, within the future products, to say, like, the wallet, and have the code be working on there, that'd be pretty crazy. That'd be amazing, you know?
Yeah, the code's always going to exist. No one can ever take it down now. It's on the blockchain, so it's there for good. Awesome. It can always accept safe. It just has to receive BNB.
Another question is, there was a thing going on Reddit not long ago about some wallet that had, like, $86 in it, and it got millions. Is there any information about that? Like, what's going on with that?
Are you talking about, like, getting dusted and the coins say that they're worth a lot of money?
No. There was a wallet that someone showed on Reddit that someone bought in SafeMoon for $86, and then the wallet was somehow making millions. Nobody, I mean, that was not confirmed, anything like that, but someone just randomly posted on Reddit, and people were kind of questioning for a while, and then it just kind of went away.
$86 to millions. I don't know how. I knew we went up a lot, many thousands of percents, but I'm not sure if we went that much.
Yeah, I just randomly saw the picture. I'm not sure if it was edited or not, or yeah.
Huh. No, yeah,
and the last,
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
And the last question is: so there's been like. Discord used to have it, and then it got taken. Like Sander came in and I mean cleaned it up on Discord with like all the FUD coming out. But we're starting to see like a lot of FUD on like Reddit sporadically, but it's still there. Is there any like plans to go in there and just like clean some of that out, because it's getting pretty crazy lately?
I would assume so. I'm not. I'm sure the mods over there have some work to do. Then I haven't been on Reddit in a little while personally.
Okay, yeah, that was my own questions. I appreciate you guys.
For sure.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're working on the Reddit. The mods and the community managers of the Reddit are also working on it. If you ever have something, send it over to me. If it didn't get handled, then we'll take care of it.
All right, awesome. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
We got a question here. Is Cryptonomics on the SafeMoon exchange a mutual exclusive replacement to staking, or are both considered in tandem?
Replacement to staking?
Yeah. Is Cryptonomics on the SafeMoon exchange a mutual exclusive replacement to staking, or are both being considered in tandem?
Yeah, I don't think it would make sense to just exclude staking altogether. Staking has a bunch of very good use cases and benefits all around.
Sweet. If let's see if Safemoon Millionaire's got his mic working. Are we there yet, Safemoon Millionaire?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good. Go ahead.
All right. So first of all, Safemoon Mark, you kick ass. Venno and Cats and all you guys are awesome. And Sean, thank you for what you post on Twitter all the time. But instead of a question, I have a suggestion. And there was a Twitch channel where one of the top 10.
I think we lost your mic, man. If you're using push to talk, just watch that button. It's very difficult sometimes.
Oh no, he's lost.
Oh dear.
That's okay. We'll move on. Rockamania.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good?
Perfect. Third time's a charm for him. Hopefully he comes back. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sean. Hope you enjoyed your bachelor party and your game. Sean, you
Thanks.
may know me from Twitter. I bug you all the time. I go by Rocky Man. Anyways, this question is for Safemoon Mark. This past week, YouTuber Mr. Bond said he had misgivings about Safemoon tokenomics. He sold off all of his Safemoon, he said. And then days later, he was ravaged by the community. He lost a lot of subscribers, maybe half to 3/4 of them. And then Mr. Bond and Safemoon Mark had a conversation, he said. I know this goes on for just a paragraph. Mr. Bond then changed his mind based on that conversation and bought back into Safemoon. He told everyone that Mark and him had discussed future changes to tokenomics, and that would be would bring him back in. He said that the leadership and what they have planned is very, very good. And Mr. Bond said it was not in his right to tell us, but when the changes happen, the burn rate will be better than ever. Here's the question.
He was
Mark. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, man. I thought you were done there. My bad.
Can Mark tell us what was discussed about improving the tokenomics and burn rate with Mr. Bond? And assuming he can't tell us, because there's always things
I'm
you
not
can't.
sure. Yeah, I didn't tell him anything NDA.
Okay, that was my next question.
There was nothing he couldn't have said. Well, we just went over the bridges, and that was his main concern, was the state of the bridges and the fact that it's not optimal for tokenomics. And I reviewed with him what the optimal solution would be and how we're actively trying to figure out ways to do that efficiently. And we had a good conversation about it. And I was telling him that it is early and it's a concept where we are investigating still, and it's not something we just forgot about, and that we wouldn't just sit by and let tokenomics die. And I think it just took a little confirmation for him to realize that we do care about that, and that is on everyone's mind still.
No, absolutely. I think he's got a great channel. I think he just kind of maybe made the wrong decision, and the community got mad at him as they do. So that was it. Thank you.
Yep, no worries.
Thank you. Let's quickly take another question from the text. Will we only be allowed to move Safemoon to the wallet, or will our current holdings be able to be held on the Safemoon wallet? In terms of the overall understanding of how a wallet is, we're just going to be accessing the blockchain with the wallet itself. How you access your current tokens that you have in your portfolio hasn't been disclosed yet. Papa said he was working on something a little bit different than just putting your seed phrase in. So there hasn't been confirmation as to how we're going to access your portfolio and how that all works, but you're just ultimately accessing the blockchain to then access your crypto. So all of them should be there. It's just only Safemoon is going to be the one earning the tokenomics. And then exchange comes along, Cryptonomics comes along, and then implements the rest of it. So I hope that answers that one. Safemoon Millionaire, are we back?
Yeah, sorry about that. My phone keeps going to landscape and it turns my mic off on me.
No problem. No problem.
Killing my soul. So anyway, what I was getting at is this Twitch follower had 20,000 people following him. Apparently he bought a new mouse for his PC and he left the box sitting behind him on the floor. These guys have such a large influence that particular mouse, people took screenshots and went on Best Buy and bought that mouse, and they were sold out in 20 minutes, over 150,000 of these things. So I guess my suggestion would be, is anybody thinking about possibly using some of these Twitch streamers that play Call of Duty or whatever and have 20,000-30,000 people viewing them to possibly take payment in some Safemoon and wear a Safemoon hat or shirt, or even just mention it on their channel, because that reaches hundreds of thousands of people, and these are people that are tech savvy, that play on computers, that are young in nature, which is kind of what a lot of Safemoon buyers are. Is that something that you guys are thinking about?
Well, we know that there is a marketing company being involved with Safemoon, and it has been mentioned before about that, but that's ultimately a part of the word of mouth structure, and that's what Safemoon was built on in the early days of advertising, is the word of mouth, and that's the most powerfulest tool in marketing you can have, is word of mouth. So I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibility, but it's not confirmed if they're going to go that route. As I say, they've got a team involved that deal with the marketing side of things. So
cool. Thanks for taking my question. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and thank you for what you do.
No problem. Thank you. Who else we got? iHunt.
Your mic's muted.
Last chance, I hunt, or I'm gonna move you down for now.
No.
Okay.
Okay, we'll move over to Gandalf. Hi, Gandalf.
Well, hello there, my friends. Good evening, good day, whatever it is at your place. I have like 2 questions. Maybe Mark can just handle the first one. So there was a feature shown in the picture, like rambling around on Reddit, like small picture posted, where people were actually be told in this picture that there might be a possibility to see the reflections, like the actual amount of reflections in the wallet, like the daily reflections you get or whatever. And people can see the amount per day, and if it's like evolving by the fact of the trading volume, like see how much they made in the past days, today, and whatever. And my question to that is, will there be a feature to make it possible to bring and sell off these reflection in an automatic attempt to the bank account, to the fiat account connected? Like, for example, I have my 5 billion, 10 billion, whatever sitting there. And I want to just like have all the reflections at a, I don't know, 100 million trading volume, whatever, automatically all the reflections getting per day, like setting a set amount of, I don't know, 2 million Safemoon, automatically paid out to a bank account. Would it be possible to be like reached out in the wallet and make an automated transaction?
So in the wallet, there won't be any fiat on ramp. Ideally, a wallet's more decentralized. With the exchange inclusion, that is something that could potentially be possible in the future. But with the wallet, you really shouldn't have any way to bridge to bank accounts or fiat, or it kind of defeats the purpose of decentralized wallets.
Yeah. Well, makes sense actually. The second thing is, will there be a possibility to see the actual trades of the BSC chain where our wallet address is basically coming from? Like, we currently have only the feature to go on BSC scan and see that, and just download the CSV data and whatever, just to see like the transactions already did. Will there be some kind of a log in the wallet to see your like past transactions?
I'm not sure if that's going to be a feature. I can't really comment on features, but that would be very easy to add.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Thanks.
Yep, for sure.
Thanks, Gandalf.
Thank you, guys.
Let's jump through some of these written questions. What would a short squeeze be bad for Safemoon long term?
I mean, I don't know. It just depends. It depends on how it's structured, how it's shilled. Ideally, I wouldn't think it would bring a lot of reflections. That's cool, I guess, but I always feel like short squeezes leave a sour taste in people's mouths, and it's not the kind of image we're trying to bring. We're not trying to bring a pump up in price. That, as you know, that just slows down tokenomics. The higher the price is, the slower we burn our coins. And if we had an unnatural rise, I mean, if it just dropped back down, you're in a situation where people that got in early made a bunch of money, and people that FOMO in just miss out and end up having to wait and lose a bunch of money. And I don't know, something about it personally doesn't feel healthy and doesn't feel like it aligns with Safemoon, but I'm open to whatever. If it happens, it happens. It's not like it's gonna be bad for the token or anything. And there's nothing we can't recover from in that sense.
Sweet. What's Project Ronin, and is it going to affect Safemoon? Pez? I've not looked at this one.
I haven't heard about it.
No,
I don't have any information on Ronin either.
I'll definitely take a look, see if it's worth looking at. How would Safe?
Oh no! I'm sorry to interrupt everybody. Project Ronin. Inevitably, I'm sure a few of you have found the business license for that. It's a nothing burger. Boys, it's a holding company. We do that a lot. It's no big deal. So sorry to take the stage away. I'm not here to answer questions. That one particular thing, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Awesome. Thank you, Papa.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you and welcome,
Papa.
How would Safemoon Exchange get liquidity to other pairs like BTC, ETH, etc., etc.?
We got the wizard here. Does he want to take the stage again, or?
I wouldn't force it unless he wants to jump in on his own. Just keep going without him.
Could you repeat that question one more time, then, Katz? I'm sorry.
How would Safemoon Exchange get liquidity for other pairs like BTC, ETH, etc., etc.?
Okay, so reflections from pairs.
Yeah, other liquidity.
Okay, yeah. So every single time someone sends a transaction, we can catch in our system the amount that needs to be reflected. So the fee, of course. We can save that and just redistribute it in either a Safemoon style or a airdrop style. We're still looking at the different ways legally that we can redistribute funds to people. We're not trying to be a Ponzi scam. That's asinine to me that people would allocate things that are out of bounds, right? Things that can't happen. So for us, there's a lot of contention around the reflections, of course. But when you send a transaction, if there is a fee that's associated with that, that fee goes towards redistribution. And everyone is aware that's participating. I think will be totally fine. In this way, traditionally, exchanges will, they'll store things and track it in their hot wallets. Or two, they'll calculate it manually and just redistribute based on what they have collected themselves as an order. And send it out. They have to be responsible for their own local laws and all that. So as far as reflections go, we will have a different setup than other exchanges. It's something we've created internally. It's not been seen in the space. John says often, you see it a lot. Safemoon is the innovation. It's the evolution of what we're trying to do with the space. This is an outlet for a lot of us that are working on this every single day. That we can do this. There's no reason why it hasn't been done. The biggest blocker is greed, right? Giving back to you guys, or they could give back to themselves, right? We could just take that money and walk with it. Instead, we've chosen to give it back to you. We don't take the reflections are for you guys, the people driving the volume. It's fine. So, at least with regard to our strategy on the exchange and the wallet, when transfers happen, we take a fee. That fee is set aside and redistributed. And it depends on the action. The action is everything. So if you send a transfer, you're added to a batch list. The batch list goes out, and it's you in that decentralized fashion is sending that amount. You're sending 2 transactions, not just one to us, right? And one to the one you intended. It's to everybody. So hopefully that clears that up. I'm only here, like, I've totally hijacked this session. I love you guys.
You're okay.
We're going crazy. We're going hard today. It's a lot.
Love to hear that, always.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Sweet. Let's move on to the.
Good you, and I'm going to try to stay out of this. If there's something crazy that you guys can't do, let me know. I'm here.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thanks, Papa. Sweet. Will it be possible to make a buy and sell order on the wallet? So you can ultimately be able to buy with Simplex, the partner that we have. So you'll be able to buy, and then as of today, or I don't know if it's officially released yet, but Simplex have now partnered with someone to make an off-ramp. So you can now buy on and off with Simplex, but it's only selling off at the moment to specific tokens, but doesn't mean they can look to extend that later down the line. So yeah, there's a possibility with that, getting on and off. To what degree is privacy and particular and particularly anonymity a set of objects with in regards to the exchanges may be discussed centralized versus DeFi? Hope I got that right.
I don't know if I'm understanding this correctly, but I assume he means for the wallet, anonymity should be preserved because it's centralized. But when it comes to an exchange, you need to have KYC and you need to know your customer. That's what that means. So there will be, it'll have to be centralized in that kind of a way, especially if there's reallocation of funds. If that helps at all.
When you're dealing with the law, you need to know, unfortunately. Should I be transferring my Safemoon off the Bitmart exchange and to the Trust wallet, or should I leave SFM that I buy on the exchange until the Safemoon wallet releases? So it's not a requirement to move. Ultimately, right now, Bitmart is getting a slightly higher in reflections just due to not having a burn wallet. So it's potentially going to balance out in the long term as volume goes up on the sort of Binance side and on the Trust wallet side. But it's not a requirement. You do what you feel is necessary. We can't tell you where to move them. It's personally your own funds. So
personally, I would wait a little longer. I wouldn't eat a 10% fee just yet.
Yeah, if you are looking to move it on the 10th. Once you get your reflections, and then move. I wouldn't move before. Well, we've got a question here. So, is it Feek?
Hey, hey guys, it's Fakemo. Thank you guys for taking my question. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, to listen to you. Papa, it's great to be on the stage with you. The screenshot has been taken. I have seen a couple of posts that claimed that the blockchain can process 3,000 transactions simultaneously, but the posts never mentioned the time frame. Now, I'm assuming that they meant 3,000 transactions simultaneously per second, but I was just wondering if anybody can confirm that.
That would be Papa's area of expertise.
All right, yeah, I can handle that. All right, so a lot of people misunderstood me when I said that our exchange code can do 3,000 transactions simultaneously with blockchain, and I don't know how the fuck that happened. So it's our exchange that can do 3,000 simultaneous transactions, and that's in the same operation, 3,000. We're working on further benchmarking, but as far as the blockchain is concerned, we're looking at that. If people want more than that, sure, let's look at it. But the biggest thing to point out about what you asked is 3,000, and simultaneous is trades on the exchange specifically. Right. I got called out about it privately. It was silly. So I just want to make sure that I'm doubly clear here. Our exchange is the thing that will do 3,000 simultaneous transactions. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's what,
Okay. Awesome. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Thank you. We've just got a few of the written questions, and then we'll call it there. So we'll just quickly run through these and try and knock these off one by one. Can the Safemoon blockchain be a framework to build tokens with different tokenomics and mechanics?
I can't see why not.
Sweet, easy enough. Why did Safemoon team decide to go with pegged or synth tokens? DeFi is moving away from pegged tokens and taking a move to native cryptos. There are a couple of good projects that have done amazing jobs developing this. Could we see a move away from pegged tokens to a partnership related to that?
No. It's not going to happen.
Okay, simple.
So DeFi, it's decentralized finance. It's all of us together, right? We are our own servers, right? When I transact with maybe Mark, right, for example, that happens between me and him, and the code that was developed, third party. No, I don't think it's going to change from that.
Oh, sweet. Has a regular month... Oh, no, we already did that one, sorry. Will the Gambia buy the amount of Safemoon that will be used to put into circulation, and will the buying of these tokens cause a massive burn?
That's a really great question, and nobody here can answer that. Like, literally nobody can answer that. It's never come up. Guys, I have to leave. I have an awesome call. I love you all. Let's get this exchange shit done. That's what I'm going to go do. Love you guys. Fuck love yeah. Mark, let's do our call later. Sorry to hijack this shit. You guys are amazing.
Always good to have you, Papa.
Okay.
I'm sure nobody
Awesome.
minds.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it.
Sweet. Has it been considered to be able to redirect a percentage of your reflections to another wallet or address as a potential feature, or would it would be great for donations or setting up a trust fund for kids, etc.?
Can you repeat that a little slower, just the beginning? I'm sorry.
Yep. So essentially, has it been considered to be able to redirect a small portion of your reflections to another wallet to obviously help with things like donations, setting up trust funds, blah, blah, blah?
Huh. That's kind of the reflections are built into the code for Safemoon, so it's not like we have much control over reallocating those. That would be difficult. It would be more possible in on the exchange when we have a centralized version of Cryptonomics. That would present a lot more flexibility with that. Sorry if I cut out there.
No, you're good. How would Safemoon exchange? Oh no, we already did that one again. Need to mark these
Yeah,
off.
my bad. I got a little behind when Papa came in.
It's all right. Will it be possible again? Oh no, done that one too. We need to run Safemoon nodes to keep the Safemoon blockchain?
Depends on the implementation that is chosen. If it's a standard blockchain, then yes. More information will come out soon on what exact implementation of blockchain we're doing. And yeah. And then all that information will be public.
Sweet. The final question of today is: can the Safemoon blockchain be built? Oh no, I've done that one too. No, I think we're done. No, I answered all those.
Nice. All right, we cleaned up that list.
Happy days. Well, that's been the Mooncast number 2. We're going to look to consider to do these more regularly in terms of every Sunday. So we'll start it around the same time every week. And if there is a Safemoon Sunday AMA by the core team, we'll start this up, we'll watch it, and then we'll go over it. If not, then you've got us guys to come over and give you something on the Sunday just to keep you guys informed and just have a general conversation. But it's been sweet. Safemoon Mark, Sean, Benno, Sanders, appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you guys for coming.
If you'd like to stick around, we'll have the mod after show in just a couple minutes, and it's just a low key hangout with the mod team on the Discord, and just hang on for a few minutes, and we'll get that going.
Sweet. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Beautiful.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Papa joining in always makes the crowd go crazy. So what do you guys think of Papa joining in to lay some facts?
Well, I want to publicly put it out here now is that dude is one of the most kindest person you'll ever meet. As if you don't know what's going on with me, either way, he donated to my own cat rescue £1,000 British, which is an insane amount, and I can't thank that guy enough for what he's done. And he didn't even need to do that, so I just want to put that out there. He's beyond a wizard. Yeah, that guy's getting a bottle of Kraken for me.
I think it was absolutely wonderful. And really quick, just throw it out there. I'm going to clear the list of hand raises. If there's any mods out there that want to jump up on stage and come hang out with the mod after show, we'll get started in a minute. And then I will reopen the hand raises, and we can chat as a different session here. You can stick around too if you want, Catros.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I love you, man.
Okay, I'm gonna mute them for a second. Yeah, everybody wants to know about the announcement, guys. He just said, I literally just muted it. He said the announcement's going to go up on Twitter, so it should be today, guys. Guys, turn up your mics. Love it. That's dope. Papa show for us. What's up, Mike is low? Yeah, that's because I'm muting them. Papa is quickly becoming a rock star. Yeah, he is seen as this like really like nice guy who's a genius, and he looks like a wizard with his beard, so everybody just has a lot of respect for him. Now everyone goes to Twitter waiting on the announcements. Exactly, Ezekiel Rodriguez. So I believe now they just talk about like gaming and Safemoon community stuff. I might stick around to ask one question. I have a question basically about Safemoon and being able to promote their store stuff in order to help sales grow, and possibly in order to help in order to help Safemoon content creators. So, are you guys saying my mic is low? I don't think my mic is low. Yep, I'm glad I got to answer you guys' questions. I'll try to do that in the next AMAs as they happen. I'll try to, is this on the right mic? I try to take you guys' questions. I go up on stage and I'll ask them. So that's what I did for you guys today. Patience will make our pockets grow. Exactly. Am I quiet? Hello. Shh. I think I'm good, right? Okay, thank you, Ezekiel. I appreciate that. I might stick around and ask one question because I would like to be able to wear the Safemoon hat, the Safemoon sweatshirt, and maybe promote a code or something that basically gives me a small profit of the Safemoon merchandise by promoting it. And I think that would be good for Safemoon content creators to help sell more Safemoon gear and to give them a partial cut of helping do that. Thank you, loud and clear. Thank you, Blackout community. I appreciate that. I was going to ask, would they give permission for me to do a billboard in my hometown? Yeah, I think you can easily do that, man. We've already done billboards in New York and all over the place. Your mic is okay. Thank you, Mitch. Appreciate that. It's okay now. Good. It would be a sad day if Papa leaves Safemoon. Oh, yeah. I think everybody would give up on the project if Papa left. I don't think he is, though, because apparently he got offered millions and he didn't leave. So, yeah, I just do want to ask about that because it'd be really cool to be able to make somewhat of a profit off of promoting Safemoon, not like a lot, just a small cut, and to just help support them. I mean, you could do it either way. You could just be like, here's their Safemoon stuff. It's awesome. But it'd be really cool to help Safemoon YouTubers out too. Can we get Safemoon gear in the US? Yeah. Go to their website. Yeah, go to their website. You can check it out right now. LOL, true. Yes, thank you. Guys, did I miss the wallet announcement just came? It's on Twitter. You just keep it. He said that it's not happening in the Discord. It's happening on Twitter. I'll refresh the page right now and see if there's anything new. But basically, he said that there will be a wallet announcement on Twitter today. Everybody in the Discord made it sound like it was going to be during the AMA, so that's why I thought. But yep, still nothing from them. But I think it's supposed to happen today. That we're supposed to get some kind of wallet announcement today So we'll keep an eye on that. And yeah, I'll probably take everything that Papa said there and put it in a video because, yeah, because people just like listening to Papa. I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to ask them one question about that and see what they think. So Brian, yes, but $30 shipping. We appreciate what you do. Thanks, Crypto Control. Thank you, Big Daddy. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Those of you guys that enjoy my streams, my videos, really appreciate all you guys. Safemoon merchandise is $30 shipping from England. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. That's like the price of a shirt. Yeah, Papa is definitely a legend. Rob Allen, how you doing, man? You look like Gordon Ramsay in that picture, bro. Let's see, you're good. Thanks, Crypto Control. No problem, Deluxe. Thank you so much, everybody. Like I said, guys, so Safemoon, I'm going to ask one more question. Safemoon Mark has a debate tonight in around 3.5 hours, guys. Go watch Safemoon Mark's debate. There's going to be some probably information that you haven't heard a lot about, and he's going to be debating somebody who thinks that Safemoon's isn't good. So I'll be there for that. I'll be in his chat, so I'll see all you guys in his chat when that happens. Another thing is that I'm working on a video talking about basically when the stop's going to be and the swap and liquefy function and how we're going to be running into problems. I really want to put that video out. So Jason Thomas, message me on Twitter if you can. I'm just Crypto Control. I live in Oklahoma, so I would love to contribute to the any sign, Safemoon sign coming to anywhere that I can help promote that. Where to see debate? It's on Safemoon Mark's YouTube, so just go to his YouTube. I'm about to ask them another question. I don't know. We'll see if they care about it. Can someone answer me about Safe Earn? Do you earn double reflections? Aaron Fruber, I don't know, but I can try to ask them if they let me in a second. I don't know. I'll raise my hand. Let's see what they're saying.
Sooner rather than later. If you're looking for it on Steam, it is called Five Guys Ultimate Knockout.
Fall Guys.
Five Guys. Fall Guys. Don't mind me. I'm doing three things at once. Somebody messaged me and said it is. I am hangry. It is $11.99 on PS4. I'm assuming that would be USD. Five Guys. Now I'm going to go make that game.
Pretty sure you can dress as a burger in this.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting costumes in this. I tried it last night for the first time because I want to see if I can jump into it and learn it immediately and have a little fun. Then anybody in the community can jump into it immediately and have a little fun. And that's what we want.
Did
and
you
we
win?
will not. No, absolutely not. But I will mention that we will not do this same game every week. So next week, don't count on Fall Guys just yet. We'll probably do it more in the future if this goes very successfully. But we have a list of games, and we're going to try a bunch of different ones to see which ones the community responds best to. If one game goes wildly popular and the whole community obviously loves it the most, we're going to do it frequently. We want to do things that keep the community involved and, get us through the slow periods like this. Got to have some fun.
And what will probably happen today, because we can only sort of stream one screen, and we haven't quite worked out proper spectator mode. At times, once I either crap out or intentionally do it, I can then kind of take us around the different people playing.
All right, guys. So they mostly just talk about gaming. So if you're a gamer and you want to get involved with the Safemoon community, you can get a chance to game with these guys, and possibly if they can get a dev to join here and there, any of the dev team to join, you might have a chance to game with them. They're doing Fall Guys. They're looking at more games. They're basically looking at projects for people to do in the future to bring the Safemoon community together. I don't know if they're going to let me in and ask that question. I don't know if they want to even talk about Safemoon stuff right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip that and get off. Yeah, I know. So many FUD spreaders crying, Woody. It's kind of like, why are you in a Safemoon AMA if you're hating on Safemoon? I don't get it. That's why I'm not going to allow that. I mean, I'm totally for asking the tough questions. Hey, is this a problem? What happens with this? Are reflections going down? Those are legitimate questions. Saying, oh, they've said all they just do is give us hints and stuff, and that's bullcrap. Like that's a whole level of distrust and disrespect. That's no longer asking legitimate questions. You're just whining that they're not doing things the way you want them to do it, and I'm not okay with that. And I'm not going to allow that in the chat. I don't care if I lose any subscribers, because I want positive people who support Safemoon and believe in it and ask the right questions, and not people who just whine and complain about things that aren't even things to complain about. Like, one guy in the chat was literally complaining that they got sick. He was complaining that they got COVID. And I'm like, dude, no, that's not a legit question. That's not legit FUD. That's not real questions. If you think that is, then you're a moron. I'm sorry. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Like I said, I'm working on that video. I'll see all you guys in Safemoon Mark's YouTube. Just go over to Safemoon Mark's YouTube. Make sure you're there. It'll be in 3.5 hours, guys. There's going to be a live debate. I'll see you guys in the chat there. Once again, thank you to everybody who liked, comments, subscribes on my videos. Those of you guys that watch the ads, I super appreciate that. I really want to do this as a job, but I got to grow quite a lot before that'll happen. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy this new video I'm working on, because you guys know that I try to bring you guys value instead of just Reddit stuff. I try to bring you guys actual value. So I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. You guys have a good one.